Hello everybody, hello replay viewers, welcome in. Hello, happy Sunday, good evening, welcome. Hi everybody. Hello, welcome in. Hi everyone, welcome in, nice to see you, welcome in. Hello. Okay, Sunday Night Live, let's go. Hello everybody, welcome in. Oh, there we go, plugged in the phone. Hello, welcome in. Happy Sunday everybody, how are you? How's your weekend going? What's up? Hi Sarah, thank you so much for the likes and the hearts. How are y'all? Hi, nice to see you. Welcome. Happy Sunday. Welcome. I guess it's kind of late on the East Coast. Well, late-ish, right? 10:30, is that right? This thing's piercing me in the ear. Ouch. Ouch. It's one of those clip-in brats, and it's like poking the back of my ear. Let's see what we can do here. It doesn't get tangled. Hold on. Make sure the sound, I have to do a sound check at the beginning otherwise. Make sure the sound, there. Otherwise my whole video might get ruined. Hi everyone, welcome in. Enchanted Echoes. Ooh, I love that name. How about right here? Is that better? It doesn't hurt. Or, I don't know. Welcome everybody. There. Just better like that. Okay. Welcome. I had to use some, didn't have to, I wanted to use some Palo Santo yesterday. Y'all, this is my first live stream with the window closed because I just went out for some fresh air before the live stream, and unfortunately there's a lot of smoke up there. I don't know if someone's having a fire, or I don't think we have wildfires. We get them all the time. It's too cold though and rainy. I don't think that's possible. But one of my cats has asthma, so I can't open the window. So we'll see how it goes. That's why I wear this see-through shirt. Because I'm like, y'all are thinking, oh, she's a little spicy tonight. No, my window's not open, so I gotta make sure I'm nice and cool. I'm a woman of a certain age in her 40s, y'all. Welcome. Hello, everybody. Come on in. Welcome. We're doing card readings tonight. Can everybody see the sign okay? Let me make sure I have this phone plugged in because I had it die on one live. I was like, oops. 79%, that's good, but still, just plug it in just in case. Hi, Melanie, thank you. Welcome in. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the likes. So good to see you all. My light's all charged. My card reading light. I'm so excited. How's the hair looking? Every time you come on live, it's like there's a magnifying glass on you. When you're in your mirror, you look so good, and then you come on here, you're like, oh. What's going on here? Anyway, hi Melanie, how are you, honey? Queen of Reads, I love that. Welcome in. Thank you for being here, everybody. Who's ready for a read? It's true, right, Gabrielle? I'm like, oh, I look so good when I'm in my mirror, and then I come here, I'm like, oh my God, what was I thinking? It's not that bad. I'm, it's not that bad, but I'm kind of like, girl, didn't you see that hair sticking out? I'm like, no, not in my other mirror. Put some nice cream on. Thank you, Gabrielle. Hi, Lex. Hello, everybody coming in. Welcome. Who would like a reading tonight? Let me know in the chat. I'm doing free readings. And of course, I always have the option if you want to purchase one, it's $22 for a guaranteed reading. Because these are spirit-led. That just means that people are chosen randomly. That's how it's going to feel on your end. Hello, Shakespeare. Welcome in. So when I'm choosing people, remember, I'm not choosing you like, oh, she said it first, she said it 10 times, he said it twice. And I'm not choosing with my mind at all. I'm choosing with my intuition. Okay, y'all? So somebody's name is just going to pop up and jump out at me, and I'll be like, you. Are you ready? By the way, I was working on my new planner cover. Look at this, Trauma Badasses. I can't wait. It's literally almost done. Like in the next couple days, it'll be out. So basically it's a 2025 planner for trauma badasses. That's you and that's me. Okay. And it's for us to keep up our good habits all year. What a good meaning, not good like morally good, the ones that keep us energized, the ones that keep us strong and immune to weirdos and jackasses and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna stay away from those things. When we have energy, when we're resourced, we can handle life better and all the weirdos that come along in our life. What's with me and weirdos? I just keep saying weirdos tonight. I like that word. Apparently the word of the day is weirdo. So you're probably more likely to get a reading if you say weirdo. I'm just kidding. Don't call me a weirdo. I'll be like, girl, I might block you. Or Jasmine's here too. She might be like, get out of here. Call us weirdos. I don't really mind being called a weirdo, to be honest, by my friends like you guys in the club. I'm smelling all these yummy things because I have peppermint oil. I have like my delicious crystal cream. I'm just so excited over here. I'm getting distracted, but I am going to read in 2 seconds. So spam the chat. Let me know. Just looking at my hair. I'm like, it's probably this light, right? I have a nice light on my regular mirror. Look on my hair. You guys are seeing, don't look. You guys are looking at everything. Stop being so nosy. Anyway, I'm just joking. But seriously, my other light has these little, like, what do you call them? Ring lights on it, my mirror light. But then I come here and there's like 2 huge ones. I'm like, oh, that's why you can see everything. Okay, my loves, I'm getting the cards ready. One more sniff. It's so good. So good. I had so many readings yesterday. I was a little bit tired. And I also have my moon time this week. But I felt energized tonight after I was working out on the bike. Oh, I got one more smelly thing. Yoga spray. All this stuff is natural, y'all. I have asthma. I've had it my whole life. This is all natural stuff I find. It's so good. It's all essential oils. It's so yummy. I love it. Hello, Bee. Welcome in, Simpson. Popcorn. Woo! That'll get my attention. I love snacks. I love snacks. You love the gold feather? Thank you, honey. I think it's a leaf, or a feather. One of those. Thank you. Melanie, I see you. Hi, hello, Pale Ladybug. What a cute name. I love that. Reading Anne. Hello, Candace. Candace, I'm feeling you tonight. Candace. Have I read for you before? It doesn't matter if I have. See, logically, I'd be like, oh, maybe I read for her before. I shouldn't do it again. But it's not about logic. Your name was like, I think I have read for you before. Do you want a reading again? If not, just let me know. What's under my eyes? Makeup. Girl. Come on, pretend. Pretend I'm in style. Pretend I look cute. It's stuff. It's makeup. Anyhow, let's see. Candace, do you want a reading, honey? Candace, going once. You'd love another one? Okay, yeah, okay. I think we connected, girl. Yeah, there's more for you, okay? I can't control this. This rarely happens, actually, because my mind, I think in my mind, I'm like, I already read for her, but your name was like, boom. I was like, okay. Y'all, you got to learn how to listen to your intuition no matter what, even when it doesn't make sense. Trust me, amazing things happen, y'all. Where's the lady who was making fun of my eyeshadow? Girl, what are you saying? Y'all, I was born in Hamilton, Ontario. Be careful, okay? There's like a part of me that comes out. Who's making fun of me? I want to see if she was joking. You look cute. No need to pretend. I'm kidding, but I'm not. You never know with me. You just never know. I really was born in Hamilton, y'all. It's called the armpit of Ontario. Isn't that nice? The armpit of Canada, actually. Isn't that nice? Oh, it's lovely, hey? Like, thanks. But that's why I'm called the rags to riches queen. I was born to be born there and grow up with hardship and come on here because I've created incredible success in my business. If you don't know, my highest transaction was a $25,000 cash transaction. I'm trying to look for my lip gloss before I start reading, so don't give me crap. But yeah, so I mean, that was my old salary in one transaction. Someone paid me for a year in advance to coach them. So I've been a business coach for 15 years. I'm trying to find my lip gloss at the same time. I'm getting distracted. I had it here. Sometimes my cats play with things. I don't know. But anywho, Yeah, so I've been a business coach for a long time. If anyone's interested in that or looking at testimonials to see what's possible for you in terms of rags to riches, money mindset stuff, getting over that stuff. And, you know, being a very successful businesswoman, even though you've had trauma, involves you doing it your way. Okay, that's the main message with that. We got to find our own way to do things. So, ooh, found some more earrings in here that I haven't seen in a while. Okay. It's your birthday. Oh, well, I can't see your name. Girl, when are you going to put your name in the thing? I can't remember your name. I remember you, though. Happy birthday. Hello, Savio. It's beautiful Gina time. Thank you, Savio. You're so sweet. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so let's see. Hold on. I got to check one thing on my security camera. One sec. Let me know in the chat if you'd like a reading. I'm going to read for Candace, but let me know because I go back and read. Okay, well, I really wanted to have lip gloss. I love when people are like, oh, you're a psychic. Why can't you just figure out where your freaking lip gloss is? Hey, baby. Thank you. It's like, girl, it doesn't, like, I can't just ask that. And especially when I'm on live stream about to read someone, I'm tuning into Candace's energy. I got my energy working right now. I mean, I could if I settled down and stopped, but we don't always do that stuff 24 hours a day, you know? You know? You know what I'm saying? It's for the important things. That's how I see it. Anywho, dry lips it is. They're not that dry, but... Girl, somebody in here psychic? Tell me where my freaking lip gloss is. You can tell I'm in my moon time because I get annoyed by little things like this. Anywho, welcome in everybody. This is a happy place, I promise. You should see me Friday night on my live. I was like, grumpy pants. Grumpy pants. Girl, when you get older, I've had the lightest period my whole life, honestly. And I was like one of those women who was like looking at her friends and her mom, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad for them. And I'm like, is there something wrong with me? Like, I'm supposed to be in pain, you know? And it was like little crampy and just a little, kind of like that. But now when you get older, if you've been like that your whole life like me, when you get older, you pay the price. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. It's different. I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? So anyway, I thought you'd all like to know that. TMI. Okay, Candace. Just saw somebody else's name, Candace. Candace, let's see what the other message is for you tonight, my love. I don't remember your last reading at all. That's how my memory works. I'm not the only one who channels. You can't remember things. It's kind of cool when you do it on video, though, because you can listen back if you want to, and you're like, oh, okay. Like the one where someone's father came in from the other side. I watched that one again. I was like, girl, that was pretty cool. The details were all confirmed. It was really cool. Vitamin K, yes. What does that do, Susan? What does that do? Vitamin K. For what? For cramps or for my lips? Hello, thank you for visiting me. Newbie here. Thank you for visiting me, Tally. Welcome in. Welcome in to all the newbies. Hello, come on in. Welcome. We're going to hang out tonight, have a little fun, do a little readings in the club. We're going to have a little fun. I wish I had some music, but, you know, I put all these... Oh, okay. Good to know. Thank you. Thank you so much. For all of you who are new here, I put all the replays of these live streams, the ones that don't have the audio and video messed up, I put them all on YouTube. It's the same as my name here, at Empowered After Trauma, okay? Hi, Jules. Welcome from Canada. Hello, Almond. Hello, Irish Mama. Welcome in. Okay. I feel like everybody thinks I should be so serious. I'm not. I'm not serious. I'm also very logical. Like, I keep hearing all these psychics talk about, oh, you're going to see this as soon as I tell you. I'm like, that's how our brain works. It's called the reticular activating system. And I keep telling people that. I'm like, are they doing it on purpose or do they just not know? I don't know. But some things I'm like, girl, I'm like sus, you know, like sleeping like a cat with one eye open going, girl, what do you, I like you, but what are you doing? Are you aware of this? Or anyhow, it's called the RAS, y'all. When you see something, it's like, they all say the same thing. The psychics are like, you know, when you buy a car and then all of a sudden you see that same car everywhere. Yeah, it's how our brain works. But they'll be like, oh, your mom's going to send you a feather, and then you're looking for the feather, so your brain's looking for it. So I'm not going to say the other side doesn't send you things and messages, but the way I hear it described sometimes, I'm like, this is weird. Anywho, okay. I think I'm done ranting for now, am I? I'll let you know if anything else comes up. Okay. You're like, just read the cards. Imagine if you got the same card again, Candace. I don't think I've ever read anybody twice. Not that I know. Not that anybody's told me. See, you guys, I'm in your hands totally. I'm still looking for the lip gloss. That's how obsessed I am. I'm obsessed. I can't let it go. I'm not even trying to do it. And my arm is like looking around, like digging in my shelf. Thank you for the rose, Jen. Thank you, Chelsea, for the finger hearts. Thank you. Okay. Mamma mia. Okay. Candace. I know I've read this card many times. I just can't remember. Beverly, hello. Thank you for the likes. Thank you, Beverly, for all the gifts. I appreciate you. What if Source were standing in my physical shoes? Candace! Candace, are you still here? Or did you leave during my rant? Candace! Say hello, honey. What if Source were standing in my physical shoes? Let's see what it says. Okay, good. You're like, I'm right here. I'm like, well, I can't see you. Okay, it's not your job to make something happen. Your work is to simply determine what you want. If we were standing in your physical shoes, our attention would be upon bringing ourselves into alignment with the desires and preferences that we have launched. We would consciously feel our way into alignment. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Sunday. Come on in. Don't forget to give me a follow. I do these readings regularly. And if you want a guaranteed reading, just go to the link in my bio. There's a whole bunch of stuff in there. I'm also adding meditations. Y'all, I've been off for 2 days and I was recording a bunch of meditations for you. I love them. I've been listening to them. I'm like, oh, this is good. I like this one. Will I get my motivation and energy back soon after my partner passed away? I'm so sorry, Jen. I'm sending you so much love. Let's tap the screen for Jen. That's really sad. Loss is hard. We're sending you so much love. Just hang in here. I'm reading for Candace right now. Candace, do you have any questions about your card, my love? Does this resonate? I know you didn't ask a question. I just plucked you out. So does this resonate? Do you have any questions? Is my eyeliner uneven? Is that why people are asking about it? Oh, it is. It's totally at the bottom. I just went because I wanted to come on fast, but that's okay. It's my luck. It's my luck. Okay. Hello, how's my 2025 financial? Okay. Please don't put your birthday in the chat. I don't recommend it anywhere on the internet. I wouldn't put my whole birthday, my year. I don't think that's safe. But thank you for being here. Hang in here. I'm reading for Candace. Love the color. Thank you. She says, though, that means they're very messy. They are. Y'all, I don't know how to blend. And also, I was just in a hurry. But I don't know how to blend for real. And then I was like, oh, it's getting all the way down here. I'm like, I don't really want it that far. And then I just, you know, I just didn't fix it. Thank you, Chelsea. I like this color too, green. I heard as you get older, you're only supposed to put it right here. And I've done that on a few, like when I got out and on a few live streams, and it looks nice. But today I have this like rebel streak when it comes to makeup. I just like really weird, different, as much as I can. I mean, I've seen weirder than this, but different card from last time. Okay. Yes. Okay. I can't remember reading it. I'm like totally drawing a blank. I remember you, but I can't remember reading what I read. I can't remember anything at all that I read. I have to go watch my replays. I'll be right back. I'm going to go watch all my replays. I don't even know which one. I'll be gone for like 2 days to watch all those replays. Will you guys still be here? I'm new on here. Stephanie, welcome in, honey. Welcome in, Stephanie Bird. Hello. Manny, I see you. So I'm just reading for Candace right now. Candace, do you have any questions, my love? about your card at all? Or would you like me to just close off your energy? Do you have any questions? You didn't ask me a question, so I can't apply it to your life or anything like that. Whoops. She leaves for 2 days and she's all out of, she puts the backwards cards up. Can't even say backwards. Okay, yes, can you read it again? Sure. What if Source were standing in my physical shoes? Y'all spam the chat. Let me know if you want a reading. I will look up again. And it doesn't matter how many times you say it. I don't get upset. I was just saying don't put your birthday in the chat. I don't recommend putting your birthday on the internet. There's a lot of scammers out there. Be careful. Be careful. It's not your job to make something happen. Your work is to simply determine what you want. If we were standing in your physical shoes, our attention would be upon bringing ourselves into alignment with the desires and preferences that we have launched. We would consciously feel our way into alignment. So this is about focusing on what you want, really focusing on what you want. That's the hugest thing. And then lining up with those desires, if that makes sense. By feeling your way there. La, 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 la. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, hello. Francis, okay, pop your questions in the chat, y'all. Pop your questions. Tell me if you want a reading. I'm just finishing up with Canvas. Candace with the canvas. Will I get a promotion in my job soon? Okay. So quiet in my house, y'all. I live in a huge forest. It's so quiet. My security cameras were showing that it was raining, and I was on my porch. I'm like, it's not raining. It was so weird. Nothing was wet. I may or may not have left some litter boxes out there. May or may not. We have automatic litter boxes, but I still buy the other ones. I like to have manual backups, and then I use them. How's my 2025? Okay, yes. Oh, that's so cool. You've been writing a children's book series. Is being an author the right path for me? That's so cute. I love that. Okay, hang in there, Des. Des. 3 times. You have a baby face, girl. Thank you, Beverly. I don't know if that's a compliment, but I think it is. I like being a baby and a child. I mean, seriously. Well, growing up is so boring, but we have to do it. Okay, Candace, I'm not seeing you, honey. Are you distracted? Are you just not sure what to ask? Or what would you like, honey? I feel like there's a message for you, but I can't see you engaging, my love. Did you see my comment? Stephanie, I will take a reading. I did right now. Thank you for pointing that out. See, you have to be assertive around here, y'all. Bobby, hello, welcome in. I was wondering if I'm finally on the right path with my choices. Okay, stick around, honey. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I'm Gina Silvestri. I'm doing readings tonight. I'm known as your spiritual big sister and your empowerment coach. So what I do is I help you to achieve your goals, but I love working with energy. And the way I work is that 80% of achieving your goals is inner work. Okay, so these readings are to help you with your inner work. It's to guide you in the right direction with your inner work, okay? And your energy, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't matter if you're spiritual. I'm spiritual, but it doesn't matter if you are. If anyone has questions about readings or psychic gifts or anything like that, feel free to ask. I'm always available to help and answer those questions. And yeah, the other 20% is action, okay? I'm very logical, very grounded. I read a lot of research. I have a degree. I've worked in the field of trauma for many, many years, decades. And I'm a trauma survivor myself. I just can't speak tonight. That's the only thing. My mouth is warming up because 2 days off, and I was like not speaking as much as this. So I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, Stephanie, thank you for the rose. I love roses. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you'd like a reading, let me know. The way I operate is you can just spam the chat. It doesn't bother me one bit while I'm reading. I think we lost Candace. I don't know if her phone, I don't know what happened. Candace, we love you. Mwah. Okay, well, I read her card anyway, so let's tune into the next reading. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, Candace, maybe your chatting too. Sometimes people put comments and TikTok completely blocks them. I see the ones that need approval. And I have my mod Jasmine here. Shout out to Jasmine. And she helps with those. But I haven't seen any of those. Oh, thank you, Jen. I love those roses. Yes, so yeah, maybe, I don't know what's going on. But Candace, if you are commenting and you're trying, just phrase it a different way, use different words, or put some emojis in front. I don't know. You have to play around with TikTok until it works. Lisa, hi again, Lisa. Nice to see you. I remember the names and I remember the bubbles, but I don't remember what I read, like at all. Unless you're one of my private clients. I had lots of calls yesterday. Unless I've talked to you, then I'll remember you for sure. Oh, good to know. See all the things you learn on live stream? I didn't even know that I still had my things on the bottom. Oh well. Excuse me, they're fairly new. Hello, Nadine. Welcome in, honey. So I'm just choosing someone to read for. Make sure you type in the chat if you'd like a reading. I'm happy to help you and guide you along your way. If you want to know about me and my PTSD story and achieving some business success and achieving peace in my home after a near-death experience when I was 15 with an attack, a violent attack, then please go to my bio. My story's there. I'd be happy, I wrote it all out. I'd be happy to inspire anybody. Also, all the testimonials of the women I've worked with, the trauma survivors and what they've achieved. They're there for you to inspire you, not to validate me. They're there for you, right? I don't need you to say, oh, look at the good job you did. No, I don't need that. They're there for you. So if you're interested, everything's in the bio. If you want a guaranteed reading right now, go to the link in the bio. If you want, I can show you. Where's my... I know I brought it. Hang on. Ah! Hold on. Don't look at my underarms. Don't look. Okay. Y'all, I'm in a spare room. So if you see like weird stuff everywhere, I'm in my spare room because we're doing these. We have not major. We're doing some attic renovations. We had to seal up a door because there's something going on that I don't want to talk about. But anyway, look. Hang on. My screensaver. Aren't they the cutest? This is River. And this is Bear. Come back here. They're the cutie patooties. I love them so much. I'm obsessed with cats. If you don't like cats, you got to leave the live stream right now. I'm not joking. Bye. Okay. Let's see. Who am I going to read for? Oh, I would love to read your story. I nearly lost my life in the hands of my kid's father. Yes, it's in the bio. I'll show you right now. Ah, TikTok. I need to turn on that, what's it called? Scroll in silence or something when you open the app. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, here's my bio, everybody. Here's my bio with all my weird faces. And then you just click this link right here. Boom. Okay, it's going to take you to this screen here, and this, you just hit this red button. It just means, oh, we haven't looked at her website. We don't know if it's real. I've been around for 15 years, y'all, in this business, so I'm legit. TikTok just does that because I don't have time to check everybody's website, right? I'm also a business account, so they don't prioritize me unless I'm doing advertising. But anyway, here's the link in my bio. Here's all the stories I was talking about. Here's my story. Which one is it? Right here. My story, I know it's backwards for you. My story, homeless with PTSD to $25,000 transaction in my business, okay? Earning my old annual salary in one transaction. But I don't belong to any MLMs, nothing like that. I'm just doing coaching, what you see me doing right here, right now, what I always help people with. On my YouTube, you can find all the free replays, okay? So here's where you skip the line. If you want a guaranteed reading, there's no lineup because I choose randomly. But I used to do lineups, and I'd have 4 pages with 3 columns on each page, and I couldn't keep up. So I'm doing it this way. But if you want a guaranteed reading, you're like, I'm going next, I don't care. It's $22. Just skip that option. Click that option. Then you can gift a reading for someone if you want with the gifts, okay? That one's $22 as well. We had someone very generous do that last week. It was so sweet. This one with the white hearts is my story. It gets you to my website. And on this site, this is my story here. You can read about it. It's a lot. It's long. It's not just that little bit. And then here, if you go to client reviews, you'll see some videos of my clients who talk about what it's like to work with me and Again, it's not about me selling you anything, although I'm definitely accepting new clients, especially right now. It's my busy time, the goal achievement season. But it is about seeing what's needed, right? What we need to focus on, what the work is to get the peace in our homes that we want, peace in our bodies. And of course, if you want to make great money, doing it our way, the trauma badass way, not, the regular way. It doesn't work for us. Exhausting ourselves, we can't do that. It's the enemy of us, okay? Get Grounded Now is a free PDF I created for you. It's right there with the hearts, the healing hearts. You can just put your email in. You'll get a free PDF on how to get grounded, a whole bunch of little tips. And it's not like a huge thing to read. And also, if anybody needs crisis help, just click right here, okay? I compiled a list of phone numbers, crisis lines, everything that you can get help free right now, because I know how hard PTSD is. It's not easy. It's not, but it does get easier with time, for sure. Okay. That's right. Lil says starting the year off right. That's right. Wow, so much. That's great. Yes, Root. Yes. Would love a reading. Okay. Desiree, I'm going to read you and I'm going to pull out my special money deck because you're asking about a career. So I'm going to pull out a different deck for you. I love reading from this deck. Let me just put I have to put one of the cards away anyway because one of them slipped out. So hang on one sec. You're awesome, Nadine. So are you, my love. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Okay. Y'all, I can't find anything tonight. Let me change that. Delete universe. I can find everything. See, I just found my pen. Okay, Candace, where did you go, girl? Desiree, okay, you've been a stay-at-home mom for 4 years now. Okay, so Desiree, how it works is when I'm reading you, I just want you to stay connected with me. Don't disappear like Candace did. I don't know where she went. Stay connected with me so I can access your energy, okay? When I'm reading, if you have questions about your card, there's no question that's too silly around here. Ask the question. Ask it. You have access to me right now. I'm in your energy. I can guide you, okay? I can answer your questions. So, children's book author. I can't remember what you said about other than that. So we'll just go with that for now. But if you want to share more details, you can. You're welcome. Yeah, just stay engaged, okay? Because it helps me to read you. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you so much for the hearts and likes. I really appreciate when you tap the screen and you hit the share button. Someone already did. Thank you so much. And all you have to do is click copy, even if you don't have anyone to share with right now or you don't feel like sharing it. If you hit copy, it really helps creators, just so you know. Because we love to share the live. Some people really need readings. Some people need to connect with me and my work, okay? I love empowering. I love empowering trauma survivors. That's what I do. That's why I'm called. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the likes. That's why I'm called Empowered After Trauma, y'all. Here and on YouTube. Okay, I pulled out my special money deck for Desiree. It's funny. I just said that name today. And it was about characters in a book. That's so weird, Desiree. Someone online was asking, what should I name my character? And I was just I was working out and I was just randomly, I'll just say something. And I said, Desiree. That's so interesting. I love when this happens. I know, it's so interesting. And now you're telling me you write, it wasn't children's books that she was writing. It was fictional characters, but still, that's weird, right? Ah, la la. I see you, Stephanie. I see you, honey. I see you. I just can't respond to everybody, okay? So hang in there. All right, keep spamming the chat. I'm reading for Desiree right now. It doesn't distract me at all when you spam the chat, okay? And I go back and read them, so go ahead if you want to. Just say, hi, Erica, nice to see you, honey. Okay, I can pivot under any and all circumstances. Oh, this is so good for you, for your question, Desiree, because no matter what happens, you can pivot. I love that. I can pivot under any and all circumstances. By the way, the reason I was on that live is because I used to write fiction. I used to apprentice with Canada's Giller Prize winner, one of them. He was also a Man Booker Prize candidate, or whatever you call it, runner-up. So I was really passionate in the writing world as well. So it's funny you came here tonight, honey. Here's your card. I can pivot under any and all conditions, I mean. Okay, let's see what it says. So I'm just going to read your card. If you have any questions about it, ask. I'll also apply it to your situation for you after, okay? My magic light. All right, you have the ability to pivot under any and all conditions, but most of you are habitual in nature, and your patterns are so well entrenched that at times the fastest path to the joy you seek is for you to take your pivot as you sleep. By reaching for good feeling thoughts before you go to sleep and then experiencing the benefit of the quiet mind that occurs while you sleep, and then upon awakening, immediately turning to good feeling thoughts, you can accomplish the ultimate pivoting experience. So what I'm feeling for you, Desiree, is there's really got to be a choice behind this. And I know you're asking me, should I do this? But this card is all about you having the confidence to choose. Number one, because you need to, right? I'm a goal achievement coach. And if you don't have a focus and you don't have an aim, then you're like just blowing around like a leaf in the wind. And then you get into like confusion land, and there's no power or potency behind that, right? And also we can succumb to all kinds of different energies that don't belong to us or other people's agendas, right? So especially as women, we've got to have a focus and a goal. We don't always have to be thinking about it, but we've got to have something there, a vision that we are manifesting and working on, okay? So making the decision is really key, and it's this confidence that no matter what happens, you can pivot. But let me tune in. And by the way, Desiree, tell me right now, yes or no. You already know the answer. So if you already knew, like even when you ask people, we do know. If you already knew, what would it be, yes or no? But I'm going to close my eyes and not look at you. Okay, so at first I got no, and then I got yes. That hardly ever happens. Hi, Erica. I'm with you, honey. I see you. I see you, Nifa. Yep, I can see you. Stephanie, I see you. Thank you, Nanya. Roses. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the likes. Okay. I asked you a question, honey. Did you hear me? Y'all, you have to stay here with your reading. Otherwise, I'm just going to I'm just going to close your reading if you aren't here, or if you scroll off, okay? If you get a phone call, I understand, but I need you to pay attention because I'm investing my time here, and we got lots of people here that want readings, okay, honey? So, can you answer my question, please, Candace? Or Desiree, sorry? Candace was the lady I read before. Hi, Gina, I have CPTSD, and I'm dealing with a difficult dating situation. Okay, honey, stick around, Claire. Stick around. Yeah, so which one is it? If you knew, would it be yes or no? The answer to your own question. Y'all, I wish I could find my lip stuff. I know I'm going to find it. That's the funny thing. There's a lot of stuff on my table right now. Let me put stuff away while we're talking. While we're chatting. Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. So what's standing in the way? That's what we need to deal with. What's the biggest thing standing in the way right now? I'll give you some coaching. Oh, it's okay, honey. It's okay, honey. It's okay. I was getting annoyed because the last person scrolled away or whatever. But it's not you, don't worry. I'm also on my moon time, so I'm more easily annoyed than usual. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, y'all. I love you all. I love doing this, and I love being here. Just a little edgy tonight. Like, shh. Like a cat, I start hissing. You're welcome, Claire. Hello, Mukesh. I see you, honey. I see you here. I'm reading for Des right now. Desiree. Des. The illustrating. Okay, easy problem to solve. Easy problem to solve. So you're like, yeah, right. No, but seriously, easy problem because you don't have to be good at that. Listen, I have, over the years, my 15 years in business, right? I have designed so many graphics over the years. Imagine being online, being a coach, right? Every program I've ever run, all the hundreds and hundreds of women that I've helped have come through all my programs, right? And I've also written little mini books and free stuff. And every time I went on Facebook, that's when I did most of my business when I first started in 2009, right? Every time I had to post some kind of graphic and I had to share about my business. So my point is, I very quickly learned, because I'm a writer like you, I very quickly learned that that's not my jam, right? To design those things. It's just not. And I just remembered I did write a children's book years ago and I never ended up publishing it, but that's how I met that author that ended up being my mentor. I submitted a children's story to a library contest or something and I won. And then I was able to like visit him as the writer in residence and I ended up mentoring with him. It was incredible. I went traveling with him and everything. It was incredible. But anyway, I very quickly learned, the reason I brought that up again is because I was manifesting energetically, figuring out who's going to do the perfect pictures, because I'm so picky. I don't know about you, Desiree, but I'm like, girl, this is my heart that I poured into this book. I want it to look good the way I like it, not, and of course, when you get a publisher, they're like, we don't care what you like. This is what sells. This is what makes sense, and this is what sells. So it's like the biggest, angst for artists. But anyway, so my whole point is my friend's boyfriend, who I didn't even know. I knew her very well. We were very close, but she had been dating him for a few months and I hadn't met him yet. And apparently he was an illustrator. And one day she showed up for a coffee date and she brought this illustration. I wish I had it handy. My book was called The Magical Path to Angels. Of course it has angels. Look at me. I'm so spiritual, right? But anyway, The Magical Path to Angels. And it was the angel's house. But anyway, so he illustrated a page in the book because I had shared it with my friend Marinka, and I didn't even ask him, and it was so perfect. So that's an example of manifesting, but also back to the logical coaching that I was giving you. We're not good at everything, honey. We got to let that go. We have to let that go. We have to let it go in terms of us getting it done and start working with the energy, like I just gave you an example of, to manifest what you want. And also, right, I said 80% is energy work at the beginning of this live. 20% is action steps. Get out there. Research. Have you done this? Have you researched? Have you taken the logical steps, like researched illustrators, looking, yeah, I'm making up words tonight. Looking. I'm sitting here saying I'm a writer and I'm like, have you looking? That means past tense looked. It's a different variation, okay? Y'all don't know it. I'm teaching you something new tonight. Anyway, have you looked at different websites? Have you done any of these? Thank you, Des says. Yes, okay. I'm just reading your comments now. Let me see. I'm trying to do it myself, and I don't actually have a tablet right now to illustrate with. I'm in the process of getting it. Will my girlfriend... Oh, I thought that was you, because there's no picture. And I have such big visions of what I want them to look like, down to each detail, so I get it. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Yes, it's more the money behind it as well. Okay, so are you saying okay, like... Okay, so... On the one hand, I'm reading your comment saying that you wanted to do it yourself, and now I'm seeing you say yes, but now it's the money behind it as well to pay for that part. So do you want to do it yourself, or are you resonating with what I'm sharing? Because you said you have a vision down to the details. It is a totally different skill, though. And again, I have learned to just pay for it because we literally need to learn a lot. Unless you want to invest time in learning the technical skills behind it. And money mindset is my jam, so that's probably why I picked you. My guides picked you. Because I didn't know you were talking about this part, but definitely money mindset is my jam. That's what I help people with. Because you're saying paying a specific illustrator is so pricey. When you asked if I did the work to look, I originally did, but I decided I wanted to try it myself. Okay, so it's not like 100%. I don't feel a strong energy that you want to do it yourself. Yeah. You're letting the money stop you, my love. I got to speak directly to you, okay? Welcome in, everybody. Happy Sunday. Thank you for being here, everybody. I really appreciate when you tap the screen. And if you will share the live, I'd really appreciate it. I'm going to read for someone next after I'm finished reading for Des. So just hang in here. Thank you, Tegan. Likes my eyeshadow. Thank you. So this is a money mindset issue. We can't let money stop our art, my love. We can't let money stop our life purpose and our message getting out into the world. We absolutely can't. We just can't. I could sit here all night and coach you on that, but I need to talk to you in order to do that kind of work. That's deeper work, but I definitely feel very strongly for you that this is your life purpose in terms of, see, I was getting yes and no mixed, which I never do, but that's because there was something standing in the way. But let me see. I think it's more that it's like one step on the whole journey of yours. Hi, Ashley. Welcome in. It's one step on the journey of yours, but it's a big step, and it's very, very important that you follow it. So that's what I meant when I said life purpose. Same with my journey. You know, as long as I took the right steps at the beginning, I keep ending up on the right path, right? So does that make sense? I hope that's not confusing. Thank you. You're welcome, honey. So I wanted to identify for you that this is a money mindset issue. We can't let money stand in the way of our art and what we're supposed to be doing. And I know people are probably like, if she doesn't have the money, what do you want her to do? I want you to work on the energetics behind your money situation. Thank you, Claire. All the roses. Thank you so much. Was that your first gift? Thank you so much. I think that's what it said. It flashed so fast, but thank you. I love when people give their first gifts. I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. It's a big deal. We should celebrate for real. It's like a birthday. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Thank you. So it's, let me see. It's not about shaming yourself, honey. It's not about saying, oh, I can't afford it, right? That's the whole artist. And I say this with so much love. One of my, clients last year, she was really sensitive with the whole, starving artist thing. And so I'm very sensitive and very, gentle with this topic. That's again why I don't just want to dive in, because I'm on a live, so it's a mini reading. I'd have to get right to the point, and you're like, whoa, slow down, that's a lot, right? But it is on that, in that category, if that makes sense to you. Meaning, like, there's a whole thing where there's this dichotomy between art, doing what we love, and making money, right? And I'm not sure how old you are, but if you're in my generation, we had it bad. Work was like work, right? And making money was like this different energy as opposed to doing what we love in our art. That was more seen as a hobby. And that's the whole starving artist archetype. It's like, it's this energetic pattern and aura that, oh, you're 30. Okay, honey. Yeah. Money thing has been an issue my entire life. Yeah. It's an energetic pattern that keeps us stuck and away from getting what we want because of our relationship with money. And usually it's rooted in something that happened in this life, or maybe a past life if you believe in that as well. But it's definitely active in your energy. And the good news is you know what it is now and you get to deal with it. If you want to message me, if you want to know about any of my mini courses or anything like that, I can help you. Or if you want to join my Q&A group, I have a Q&A group. It's called Trauma Badasses. And you can basically type a question to me and I answer back. I love this. I just started it. But it's a way for people to get affordable coaching with me, because working one-to-one with me is in the $3,000 range. But that's me having access to you having access to me all the time, like every day on an app. I also do a 3-hour intensive with you and then weekly coaching. So it's a very different price range. But I do create options that are affordable if you want to work with me. If not, find somebody else. Just do this work is the whole message. We can still be friends, by the way. I'd never be like, you didn't work with me. I'm not a high pressure salesperson at all. That's why I talk so casually about this. But I want you to understand what the work is. So before we go, Des, do you understand what work you could be doing to work through this, honey? Or do you have another idea for yourself? Because you're the powerful one here. You're the one who knows more than me. I mean, I haven't worked with you before, so I don't know everything, but I did touch into your energy tonight in this mini reading. Now that I'm home with my kids, I feel stuck, yet love being home. I know, right? I work at home. My cats have serious separation anxiety. Even when I go to the grocery store, I'm like, Mom, why aren't we coming with you? I'm like, I hate going in the car. They're like, but we're always together. We're a clan. We have like snuggle puddles, like the three of us, me and my 2 cats. Let me show you again in case you forgot. Mwah. They're so cute. They make me so happy every time I show them. Okay, so, and I squish them a lot. Squishy, squishy bellies. They're the best. So yeah, y'all, this isn't a sales pitch. I honestly want you to understand what the work is. This is my passion in life, okay? So I want you to understand what the work is. I'm just saying I have lots of tools that you could use, but what I want you to understand is what the work is. So you know, you can go research it yourself for free, do whatever you got to do. I was broke most of my life. I grew up extremely poor. I grew up stealing food, okay? Because I was worried about my family. So I know what it takes, and I've gone on a journey myself. Again, if anyone wants to read my story, the link is in the bio under my story. It's free. Just go to my website and read it. Yeah, but this is my passion, and I really want to be here for you if you have questions and you understand. Okay, you know what to, okay, good, Des. Just want you to know what the next step is, what to do, okay? So you know now it's an inner game, and that's the good news is it's 80% of overcoming this. Okay. The rest is easy, right? The rest is so easy. We can literally Google anything, but y'all, you can Google till you're blue in the face and you won't do it. If you won't actually take that 20% steps, the strategy, those boring business people, they're like, do this step by step by step and you'll have a successful business. I'm like, oh my God, help. I can't. Okay. No. It brings out the rebel in me, but they have good tips and they have good tools. Okay. Strategy is important, but, we won't even do any of that. I can't tell you how many of my clients, when they come to me, they're like, oh, I've got like 20 of those courses downloaded on my computer. I'm like, why aren't you a millionaire? They're like, I don't know. Every course says you're going to be a millionaire if you take these steps. I know, it's because you're not doing this inner stuff. So I really want you to understand what it is. I'm glad you get that, Des, and I wish you all the best, honey. Mwah! I'm so excited for you. I literally have chills about your children's book. I'd love to see when you find an illustrator too. It's real magic. Like, seriously, when you see your book come to life, I could cry. It's like so amazing. Okay, my loves, welcome in. Hi, Krista. Welcome in. Thank you so much. Oh, who said that? Ashley, you're such a sweet, genuine person. I love it. Thank you so much, Ashley. You're so sweet. Y'all, I'm a words of affirmations person. I love, love, love when you share nice comments like that. Like, it's such a beautiful community here. Even if you're new here, you're contributing, and I love receiving those words. It means a lot to me. If you don't know anything about the 5 love languages, what are you waiting for? Go look it up. That's mine. So thank you. It really nourishes my heart. I appreciate it. Veronica, hello, honey. Veronica, are you still here? I'm going to read for Veronica. Y'all, how I choose is I choose intuitively. Claire's saying, I believe I'm next. Claire, I wish you were. I don't have a line. Okay, everybody, I don't have a line. I used to keep lines, and literally, I had 2 problems, okay? Number 1, I'd have 4 pages, like with 3 rows of people, okay? And I'd be sitting here reading, which I love, but I was sitting there for like 3 hours, and I still didn't get through the second page. And I felt so bad. Everyone was waiting around, and they couldn't get their reading. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I have to go. Like, I can't, I only have so much energy to do this. So anyway, long story short, I'm doing it this way now. It's much better. It's intuitively read, but sometimes people, Claire, I get it, because I said your name and I want to read for you, but that was mental, right? So I have to choose intuitively. So Veronica, I'm choosing Veronica with a K. If you're still here, say I'm here, so I know. You are. Okay, I see you. And I just want you to know that if anybody wants a guaranteed reading, if you're like, this is BS, I want to be next. I know you don't mean it like that, but you're allowed to talk how you want. It's not going to offend me. But anyway, just go to the link in my bio. At the top link, I'll show you, because I want to see my cats one more time before I read. Veronica. Okay, so you go to the link in my bio right here. Look, click the links. You can go here where the stars are, the top option, okay? Skip the line, $22, you'll be read next. If I haven't called someone's name, you'll be read right away. But otherwise, let's say if you bought it right now, then you would be read right after Veronica. I get a notification on my phone, and we're off to the races. People do it all the time here, okay? I've been off for a couple days, so we're just getting the momentum back up. That's probably why we don't have a lot of readers, but often I have a paid line too, so. Everybody, just do what you want. Otherwise, like, if you don't want to purchase a reading, just chill. I've been broke a lot, so don't worry. There's no judgment. Just chill, relax, and just know that you're going to have to wait. And make sure you give me a follow. That's free. And that way you can be sure, for sure, to know that I'm around, and you'll get a reading eventually if you stick around, okay? All right, my loves. Claire, I do feel a connection with you. Can you stick around and spam the chat so I can choose you next, please, honey? But I just can't promise because I can't keep a line. All right, so let's go, Veronica. Veronica, remind me what your question was, love. Veronica's so cute to my cats. Oh, thank you, Tracy. Hi, honey. Nice to see you. Boo, boo, boo. Tracy joined the team. Thank you so much. Yeah, you got to be... See, Claire, this is going to be an exercise in assertiveness. Just keep spamming the chat when I'm ready to read again. You love kitty cats. Me too, Erica. You can stay. If you don't like cats, get out of here. I said what I said, but I'm kidding, but I'm not. I literally look at people suspiciously if you don't like cats. It doesn't mean you have to have one, but you don't like them? What? What did they do to you? TikTok! Thank you for the TikTok. Desired. I didn't see your whole name. I'm sorry, honey. Sometimes I know who you are and I'm like reading your name like I just met. You know, like Dory the fish? Because when I'm in channel mode, I'm her. I can't remember anything. I'm like, hello. It's a new moment. Hello. Hang on, I got the puzzle. And actually, guess what? That's the only way you can channel is in this moment. That's why your memory is like that when you're in this mode. Okay, your cat owner, Sam, you're in the club. Sam is in the club, okay? You're in the club. Oh, Reckless, I love that for a cat name. Okay, Veronica, what did you want a reading on again, honey? I'm going to choose your card. Just tell me again. Or do you just want a card? La 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 la. The cat lovers in the club. Let's go. Hi, beautiful. Hi, Paige, honey. Nice to see you, honey. Hi, Jane. Nice to see you. Start your day. I love that. This is our card. Yes. Ooh, Veronica, this card's hot for you. Why I'm depressed. I'm so sorry, honey. I've been there. I want you to stick around, okay? Please give me a follow because I do a lot of mental health stuff. It's my passion. I was very depressed in the past. I couldn't even freaking get up and brush my teeth. I don't know how everybody else experiences depression. It was really bad. So I get it. It's really hard. But there's a way through. Okay, let's see what your card says. Ooh, look at you. Oh my gosh. This is the hot card for you. Are you ready? It says, moods are indicators of my emotional set points. Look at you. Ba-ba-na-na. Do you like snow, Veronica? If you don't, you're probably like... It's about the joy, though, and the power. When you see red on cards, that means that represents power. So stay with me. I'm going to read your card. Okay. Where's my light? Y'all, it's pretty hot in here. I can't open my window because someone's having a fire or something out there. And by the way, when I'm talking about fire, I live in the woods, so someone's having like a campfire. Make my throat dry because the window's not open, but the blinds are, and they're a little bit thin, so the air comes in. But my cat has a blue air running, which is a very good air filter. But I can't open the window. Usually I have it open, so. Okay, Claire, I see you, honey. All right. Luna. I love that, Sam. Hello. Okay. When you continue to focus on any thought, it becomes increasingly easy to continue to focus on it because the law of attraction is making more thoughts like it available to you. And so, emotionally speaking, you are developing a mood or you are achieving a habitual vibrational groove, so to speak, or a set point. This is a little bit rough if you're going through depression. Not rough, but it's like intense. So, honey, first of all, can you share with me, do you have care? Do you have a therapist? Are you under medical care? I need to know, please. Just say yes or no medical care, but put medical care because I'm Dory the fish. I'll be like, no what? Yes not. Yes what? No what? I'm serious. You don't. Okay, honey. That's the first thing. If you're feeling that depressed, has it been going on for a long time? If you're feeling that depressed, I'm not a medical doctor. So this advice, doesn't replace medical. It doesn't mean I'm not going to share what I think, but I just need to get this clear first. Jen, I see you, honey. Because depression changes the chemicals in our brain. So it is a medical issue. And are you in Canada too? Hi, Tarian. Welcome. Yes. Okay. Thank you, honey. Stick around. Desired disposition. That's your full name. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. I love the hearts popping up on the screen. One time I had this appointment with a psychic and we were on Zoom, and I was going like this. I know, I'm so happy because I'm just used to doing that. And all these hearts started popping up on Zoom, and I'm like, what the heck? I'd never seen that before. This was a while back. And she's like, oh my God, it's your guides. And I'm like, it's my guides? What? I'm like, in my mind, I was like, it can't be. In my mind, I'm like, it can't be. Like, it can't be, right? And I've had lots of psychic readings, and they were like on point. But anyway, so she was like, no, it is. And I was like, okay. And then after I Googled, why do hearts pop up on Zoom? Y'all, it was because when you do the hand gesture, the hearts pop up. I didn't have the heart to tell her. I wasn't going to say anything. I was just like, okay, I paid for the reading, whatever. And then this was a private Zoom reading. And then she wrote to me and she's like, is it okay if I use that clip to show everybody it was your guides? And I'm like, no. I didn't want her to embarrass herself. So I was like, no, don't do that. I found out it was Zoom. I was like, it was very sweet though. I really enjoyed the reading. I was trying to be nice. But I was like, oh my God, no, don't embarrass yourself. That was weird. Anyway. Right? Okay. Veronica, are you here, honey? I'm not seeing any comments from you, Veronica. Are you okay? Veronica, wake up! Sometimes people fall asleep on lives. I gotta scream. I'm not being mean, just waking you up. I have a bear bell that I use all the time. I use a bear bell all the time, y'all, because I have bears outside my front door. So you can hear me coming from miles away. Maybe I should get it and wake people up. It's going to hurt everybody's ears, though, especially with all of us with trauma. It's like the worst. It's very loud. Don't make me get the bear bell. Okay, I think we lost her. I'm sorry, honey. It's just one of those nights, I guess. I'm just going to accept it. I'm not going to fight it. All right. So we will do, let's see. Thank you. Thank you for the gift. I missed it, but thank you. I saw something. All right. Veronica, we're sending you so much love, my love. If you're still here, I want you to know that there is help. And I don't know if you have resistance to getting medical care, but medical care is number one. We got to check that blood. Sometimes it's a vitamin deficiency that can be very easily solved, okay? But I definitely recommend that being the foundation. It doesn't mean you can't do all this fun stuff too, but we got to get that checked, okay? That's very important. But I did read your card. If you want to listen to it again, you can check it on Empowered After Trauma on YouTube, at Empowered After Trauma. And also the bottom link in my bio is called Get Help Now. If you ever need to talk to someone, there's crisis lines. I want you to use them. I've used them before. There's no shame. So just give them a call if you ever need help. Okay, my loves? Bobby, hello. Hello, Sloth McRiz. Welcome. Welcome in. CPTSD. Okay, honey. Hang in. Okay, so let's do Claire. Claire, are you still here, honey? Yes, you are. Claire says, love with CPTSD feels impossible. Okay, it's not. But let me just tell you my thoughts while I'm choosing a card. See, the thing is like when we have mental health challenges, hang on one sec. Sorry, my alarm thing for my gate is going off. 1 second. Sorry. I have to check this really quick. I have like a dedicated iPad. Hold on. Ah, there's all stuff here. Hang on. Okay, it's fine. All right. Sorry, y'all. Sometimes Amazon, they deliver stuff no problem. Most of the time, 95% of the time. But once in a while, they'll be like, if you're not here, we're not going to give you your package. I'm like, are you new here? Anyway. Hey, Wolf Girl. What's up, girl? Yes. Yes. Claire, you took the words right out of my mouth, my love. You're very wise. And I'm so proud of you because this is the first step. You have a lot of self-awareness and you're coming into this. That's why you're here. Yes. Okay. So what we're touching on right here, what does that little sign mean? You're the number one gifter. Thank you so much, Claire. Hanging out before bed. Nice, Wolf Girl. Nice to see you, honey. So what we're touching in on is difficult, right? Because it's like, oh, we have a mental health condition. I'm seeing that it's affecting my relationships, but it's not my fault that I have this condition, right? And now you're being called into seeing that, okay, when I take care of my mental health, then I'm more, it's really hard to say as a teacher, I'm more available to a relationship, because a relationship is about giving, and we can't give from an empty cup, right? And the other problem is, as you see in a lot of these cards, the other problem is, where's your card? Oh, I didn't pull it yet. I'm like, what the heck? I thought I put it back in the deck. I'm like, oh no. That'd be so cool if I did pull it and I put it back in the deck and then I picked the exact one out again. I want to do that. I want to work my magic like that. I want to do that. Okay, anyway, now it's going to happen because I'm calling it in. So, the other problem is when we're unhealed, and you don't have to be perfect, right? But to the point where we're functional. We're functional and we're able to contribute. That means giving, okay? We don't have to be perfect, but we need to be functioning in a place of giving. And if you're not, it just means, okay, I'm just going to work on those things until I am in that place, and then I'll enter into a serious relationship. You can do whatever you want on the side, by the way. Have all the fun you want, go on dates, have fun. But something serious, it's different, right? So yeah, this is my advice. This is my coaching. This is Gina talking, but that's how I see it. So yes, there's a time, and a lot of therapists will tell you the same thing. Now's not the time to have a relationship, right? Because we do attract other people with similar or same issues, and it can be very tough, right? But then there are other people, coaches and other therapists. I don't know too many therapists, but that I've experienced, but the other coaches and therapists will say, no, you get to have love now. You can. But obviously you are pointing out, see, you're saying exactly, I didn't even see that before. Now I'm seeing it. Oh, okay. You're saying for the wrong options, right? Because I was just going to say, then we end up with the wrong people. We're right aligned with each other. We're on, girl. Claire, we are on. We're synchronized. And now you're saying the other thing that I used to have, the problem. I give too much. I'm disorganized, attached. Yep, I was too. I'm anxious and avoidant. Yes, because you somehow fall. Because you get triggered. Okay, you get triggered. Something in you gets triggered. That's it. So when you get to the place, and you will, you're already a huge way there. I feel your energy. It's like a huge way there. You're not at the beginning, girl. It's not going to be that hard and not long for you to get here. It's just skills that you're learning and mastering. That's what I'm feeling for you, Claire. So, yeah. So you're going to learn how to deal with the trigger so that listen to this, Claire. You're securely attached to yourself first. Securely attached for yourself first. What does that mean when it comes to triggered? When you're triggered, your whole being can rely on you to take care of the trigger. And what this looks like in a relationship, if you were in one and you had a mild trigger, not one that would throw off your whole functioning, it would just be like, oh, I need a minute. I'll be back in about half an hour. Can we come back in half an hour and talk? Right? The other person doesn't even notice. You go, you deal with yourself for a minute, take a few deep breaths. That's healthy interaction. That's good, right? That's flow. But yeah, I attract narcissists because I'm kind of giving. Yes, honey, I was the same way. Yeah. I'm going to tell you something straight up. Okay. And I say this with so much love. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We should talk, girl. Or the unavailable. Yeah. So basically, this is really sad. When we go through trauma, we disconnect from the core part of ourselves, right? So we're not securely attached to that part. We disconnect. Some of us disconnect a lot. Some of us disconnect a little bit, but we don't feel like fully connected. So it's really sad. I did this too. I had to grieve this in myself. I cried for myself so hard. So I feel for you. Because we detach, we start looking for someone else to attach to. Right? That's what that whole disorganized is, the part of it, right? The anxious attachment. We need to attach. When we're securely attached to ourselves, we're like, I got me, right? So I don't know how much you know about dissociation, but it's very normal with trauma. There's nothing wrong with you. This is how, when you go through a trauma, your brain disconnects you, your consciousness. It's just your conscious awareness of what's going on. And in your body, especially the emotions, you know, those intense emotions that we all try to avoid, right? As trauma survivors, are too much. It was too much. Literally, it was too much. That's why our brain takes us offline. So healing from trauma just means like, okay, slowly trusting yourself again, going back into those emotions with a strong warrior self, a solid self, that part that left, that part. And really it's a piece of you, and it comes back. And it can start to trust this solid warrior self when you go back and you pay attention to it. You're strong enough, you're resourced, you're not attached to somebody else. We can't do this work when we're attached to somebody else. Why? People are their own selves. It's not their fault. It is the narcissist's fault a lot, but even them, the narcissist is all about complete wounding, no attachment anywhere. It's a sad case, honestly. So this part, if we're attached to somebody else, we're attached to their whims. If they happen to be abusive, we're in trouble, right? If they're nice, but they're still human, right? They unless we're children, we're not going to have that strong parental attachment. And the sad part with trauma, especially if it was younger, is that, we gotta figure this out ourselves now because there's no parent, right? But it's good news. It really is. It's good news. Piggy, thank you. I love that. It's good news because the healing is fun, and you can only go up from here. Like, you're going to be strongly attached to yourself. You know how strong you're going to be, right? And then this is what I mean. That's when you go into a longer term committed relationship from this place. When you're attached, you're like, oh, I got that trigger. I got this. I got me, no matter what, right? Because we can't even use our intuition when we're not all securely attached and on board with ourselves and strong and solid. We can't even use it. So that's why we're in danger. We're attaching to someone else. We're not choosing and vetting properly because we're desperate, like you said. And you're not to blame for being that, right? I was that too. You're not to blame. You're human. You have a really deep need to be connected, but we just, with the healing, it has to be connected to ourselves first. And that's what therapy does. And that's what coaching does. And that's how it works. Hi, pretty little fairy. I see you, honey. Darla. I love that name, Darla. Hang out, okay? I'm just reading for Claire right now. That's the thing. I go from hyper independent. Yeah, that's a trauma response to the floodgates opening. Yeah, yeah. So are you in therapy, my love? Ashley, I see you, honey. Pego, hello. Are you in therapy? Then it all falls apart. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, of course, because we can't rely on somebody else that way. It's too much. We can't rely on them for our identity, our sense of self, our strength. We got to work on that. But it's not hard to work on. It actually feels really good when you do this work. So it's not gloom and doom. But sometimes I feel very strong and solid until I get the opportunity to love. Yeah, because what I'm feeling is that you're getting triggered by the other person, right? If your trauma was with people, again, that's very normal. It's a normal reaction. That means, so now you just got to manage those triggers. But it's too much sometimes to get into a relationship when we haven't done that work yet. You feel best alone. That's okay. We had someone else on here who came to that conclusion, and she was like, I'm just going to own it. And that's what I would do if I were you too. So you feel best alone. It's okay. Just, you can be alone and feel good. Solitude is a beautiful thing. Healing is a beautiful thing. Maybe she's still working on me. I missed one of you're in therapy, but I don't think we are compatible. Okay, well then just find somebody else. And that's me coming in strong. You got to find someone that you like. Okay. There's lots of therapists out there, tons. And don't feel bad, right? It's okay. I'm sure the therapist has had other people. Like, we got to find people that feel good. And also, as we work with people, we change too. And we just, you know when it's time to change. So let's see what the cards say. Hi, Nell. Welcome in. I like being alone. Exactly. Nothing wrong at all. Especially when you've been through trauma. It's overwhelming. Our nervous systems, if they're not healed, it's overwhelming to be around other people and in busy. I live in the woods, y'all. It's quiet here. Can you hear a peep? Nothing. Oh, Nell. I'm sending you so much love. Sorry, y'all. Someone needs to clean their desk. Who could that be? Stuff everywhere. Can't find anything. Okay. Let's shift that, Lena. I'm finding... Oh, I got almonds fell out of the bag. What the heck, girl? What the heck? Hang on. I found my throat spray. I use all this natural olive leaf and peppermint spray when I get a dry throat. No! Now my peppermints just fell. Sorry about that. If someone was falling asleep, that might have woken them up. I'm sorry. We're doing late night tonight, y'all. Oh, here's my my brush. It's camouflage because I have a dark wood desk. Okay. They say all psychics have ADHD. Look at me. I'm like, I've never been diagnosed with it, but I'm like, alrighty. So let's see what your card says. This is your card, girl. I nailed it. Okay. Yes. Exactly, Claire. Yeah. Claire, any kind of connection counts when you're healing. This is for somebody else here too. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Sunday, by the way. Any kind of connection helps. So even like when I was deep in my healing, I was isolated too. And my therapist was like, you know, I really want you to start connecting with other people and get social. And I was like, I can't, no, right? I want to be at home. I wasn't being difficult. She was like, okay, I get it. Like your nervous system. So she said to connect with my cats a lot. And I did. That helped me to make the jump. So in nature, right? As long as you feel a connection to something bigger than yourself. This is bugging me. That's why I'm playing with it. The little thing right here. It's like right on my ear. Exactly, McRiz. Yeah, me too. My therapist had me, because I was like, you know, my nervous system can't handle anything right now. And she's like, I get it. So she said, when you're with your cats, feel the energy, feel the love from them and calibrate. She didn't use these words. That's how I talk, right? She used therapy words. Thank you. Pretty little. Thank you. She used therapy words. I use these words. Calibrate your energy to the love. If you have a dog, they're the best. They're so happy. They're not moody like cats. Cats are the best, my number one. But I love dogs too. Dogs are so freaking happy. You know, literally, they're always happy, right? Most of the time. When they get older, some of them get a little grumpy. But our dog, our black lab, he was so sweet, Max. I miss him so much. He lived a long life though, but I just miss him. He was like the happiest dog ever. I miss him just under my feet when I'm doing live streams. And he was just like, just warming. I miss him so much. Mako, we miss you. But anyway, you calibrate to their energy. That means you just, when you feel yourself start to resist, you're like practicing being around people, basically, because you're calibrating to the energy and you got to like slowly stretch your edges. So maybe you're like, oh, I love the dog's energy, but it's too much right now. You slowly just stretch yourself to do it a little bit more and then let go and go back into your cocoon. And same with cats. Like I was sharing earlier, my cuddle puddle buddies, let me show you them in case you haven't seen them yet. And if you have, welcome to seeing them again. These are the two that I cuddle puddle with all the time. I'm social too. I have a lot of social relationships now, but still these are the two that, because they're now 8 and 9. Oh no, Bear's 10. They grow so fast, my goodness. 10 and 7. 10 and 7, yes. Yeah, so this was a long time ago when I first got them. I was cuddle puddling them and I was practicing with them. Just taking in more of the energy. Thank you, Jen. And being with them. And who cares if anything in your head or anybody says in your family, or if you talk to them about this and they're like, that's so stupid. They don't get trauma, so fuck them. It doesn't matter. I mean, don't get rid of them. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't matter what other people think or how weird this is. It works. And you start to calibrate yourself slowly. And also just slowly, like, you know, even going to the grocery store or walking in the woods, you know, like, I really don't give a fuck what anybody thinks, I'll be honest. Otherwise, I wouldn't have never healed because they don't get it. They don't get trauma. It's different. That's why I've been so successful in my business, because I did it my way. I didn't work like the rest of the world. I couldn't. I was going insane. I'm like, and I'm so spiritual. I'm like, this can't be. I didn't give up because I'm like, this can't be. You know, the energy that created all life in the planet didn't put me here to suffer. I know that for sure. I'm like, I was just so, this is the gift of being a trauma survivor, y'all. We will find another way. We're so resilient when we're on our own side. Okay. I just kept fighting. I'm like, nope. And I made incredible money doing this. By the way, I'm just talking about coaching and mentoring people. That's all I've ever done. I don't belong to any MLMs, no company, nothing, right? I just kept listening to myself and doing these weird things. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. And the men in my life who I've dated, they love it. They're like, she's her own person. They like it a lot. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. You said, see, you're saying it just like me. We're so aligned because I'm not like other people and I'm done trying to get people to agree. Exactly. You just, if you're not like arguing is trying to change somebody, right? We don't got time for that as trauma survivors. We don't have the energy. That's just such a waste of energy. Do not try to change people. Let people live how they want and you live how you want. And you magnetize to the people who will, you know, be in the same vibe. You don't have to agree on everything, but... or validate me. Yeah, exactly. So Claire, the secure attachment, back to the secure attachment, is validating yourself, not getting it from external, validating yourself. Woo, that was a good one. Oh, I'm just saying, I'm not saying what I just said. I'm just saying, like, on a daily basis, you're like, high five to yourself. You're like, hot. That's like something we did in the 80s, like, sizzling hot. Validating yourself, right? And then I'm telling you, people love that. I don't know if you date men or women, doesn't matter, or any gender. They love that. They love when you're in your vibe and you're feeling yourself. Okay, and it's not delusional. It's just you being securely attached to yourself, learning to love yourself, nurture yourself, and just feel alive on a daily basis, regardless of what's going on circumstantially in life, right? And feeling all your feelings and just being there for yourself. That is fucking hot energy for romantic connections. Okay. And that's why I said at the very beginning, it's much better to enter into a relationship at this place. But I didn't listen to this advice myself. I just entered them anyway. And it was very rough. We all get to live how we want. Yet again, I'll tell you that as well. You can choose whatever you want, but there's an easier way. And you already said you want to be by yourself. Good for you, girl. Exactly, Seville. Thank you, honey. I like people who celebrate with me. Thank you. I spend forever trying to explain, especially because I'm chronically ill too. Yep. You don't need to explain to anybody. Don't waste your energy. Ashley says, Claire, you seem like a very sweet person. Yes, I love Claire's vibe. Have you ever had a time when you had someone trigger you on purpose? Yes, definitely. It was their pain bodies trying to trigger me, right? And actually it was that relationship was a masterful learning for me of how to not get triggered. Exactly what you're talking about. Right? Because I noticed when I noticed they were doing it and I would just automatically react, I'm like, oh, damn. All I wanted that whole relationship was to learn how to not react to them. And I finally got there and I was so happy. I'm telling you, that was the thing. I wanted that more than any of all the money I made. I wanted that more. I was like, if only I could not react in his presence because he's being an asshole, you know? Yeah, so you have to learn how to handle the trigger. Back to what I was telling you earlier, Claire. So I learned how to handle him in front of me, triggering me. But the biggest part was walking away quick. Okay, instead of getting tied into that. Seville, thank you for the roses, honey. You got a kitty in your picture. I love that. I just noticed that right now. Do you have a message for me, please, Jen? I see you, honey. Hi, Terry. Welcome in, honey. Hello. Dark Till Dawn Oracle is in the house. That's what I'm dealing with. I opened up to someone and then they are starving me of attention. Yeah. Yeah. Stonewalling is the worst thing. Look up stonewalling. It's the worst thing that could ever happen. So, and affection. Ugh. Yeah. Give it to yourself. That's what the message is for you. Okay, Claire, we've been chatting. I love this conversation. I am going to read your card now. Okay. So I got some candy or something in my mouth. All right. So everybody, Claire's card says, I will never cease being or desiring. I will never cease being or desiring. I will never cease being or desiring. Hello, I'm still here. Yes, Terry, stick around, honey. I'm such a dork. Okay, thank you. You're very intuitive. I thought you had cards already. Y'all, when I used to do normal business live streams, people would always come in there like, can you tell me? They would ask me questions like you are right now. I'm like, I think the universe is trying to tell me something. I knew I was gifted, but I was just trying to talk about business. And everyone would come in. I'm like, I was just like a businesswoman. So I wasn't just like, I didn't have anything spiritual, no cards or nothing around me, no crystals. And they would still ask me, I'm like, I'm trying to be different. I'm trying to be not a psychic. I'm trying to pretend I don't have any gifts, and I'm trying to pretend I'm normal, quote unquote. Who cares? You know what I mean? It didn't work very well when we tried to be someone else, but it was funny. After the lives, I'm like, gosh, why is everybody asking me that? Even though I knew, I was just trying to pretend. Anyway, okay. So I will never stop being, or I will never cease being or desiring. Claire. Desire for love. That's right, girl. Hey, Emmy. Welcome in, honey. You will never cease to be. New desires will be constantly born within you. Source will never stop answering your desires, and your expansion is, therefore, eternal. And so you may begin to relax if, in this moment, there is something you desire that has not come to fruition. How more perfect could that card be for you, Claire, given what we were just talking about? Literally, it's just relax in your solitude, relax as you are right where you are. This is so perfect for you. Claire gives so many hearts, and she says, thank you. Exactly. That was perfect for you. She's like giving cry faces, OMG. Exactly. This is like so perfect. I picked that card before we started talking, and I put it aside. You guys saw me. It's on video. You can watch the replays on YouTube, y'all. At Empowered After Trauma. Go follow me on YouTube, please. Subscribe. It's free. So I picked it before, and then we read it. It was like so freaking perfect for you. Claire, thank you so much for bringing all your energy today. I'm sending you so much love. I feel like we're besties, and like, I don't even know you. We're so similar. I'm going to give you a follow back. Or a follow. I love it. Yes, I'm reading your bio. Bare minimum effort, maximum results. Exactly. That's what I'm all about. I'm a human design projector. I'm all about efficiency. And that's what I teach trauma survivors. To achieve their goals without getting exhausted. I'm all about efficiency. Everything I do back here, very efficient. So I totally feel your vibe. Claire says, thank you so much. You helped me so much. You're so welcome, honey. I hope you come back and stick around and come back and update me and say hi, because I feel so close to you. My girl. Anyway, I just want to tell you, Claire, we got this life, okay? We got it. We just have to do it our way and release the shame. Shame is another thing that comes with trauma that we got to work on, okay? Because shame tells us there's something wrong with us. Shame tells us that, you know, we're deficient or we're broken in some way, or just because we want to be alone or spend years alone, there's something wrong with us. It's all fucking lies. I hate the lies that trauma tells us. It teaches us a lot of shit that doesn't belong in our energy at all. At all. We're responsible for what we're thinking and what we're feeling now that the trauma's over. I know that's pretty intense, but it's true, because we're the ones who have to heal ourselves and take care of ourselves now. So we can't let that poison in our energy. And for some of us, it's already in there. So we've got to detox it out and put good stuff in. What we're ingesting on social media, what we're thinking, what we're feeling, it's all our responsibility. That's how you're going to get to your place that you want to get to, Claire. So that you feel ready yourself. Nobody gets to tell you when you're ready for a relationship, but you've already said yourself. We were so aligned when we were talking that you get to feel how you want to feel, okay? And you get to decide when you're ready, but you're going to feel ready when you detox some of that poison, the lies, and I'm talking about poison in your thoughts. And by the way, it's very easy to do this. You know, the first thing you want to do is just sit and watch those thoughts and go, you little fucker, how did you get in there? How did you get out? Get out of my head, right? Anyway, I'm jumped the gun, but just basically you want to sit and start to notice what thoughts you're having, okay? Start to notice like, girl, I just had a thought that I'm not good enough. Whoa. And then ask yourself, would I let my little girl hear sentences like that all day if I had a child? No, you would never. And then you got to get fierce like that about yourself. Absolutely not. You got to get non-negotiable. Absolutely not. Anybody who says that shit, chop them off, block and delete. Goodbye. I don't care. That's poison energy. We're drinking the poison. Don't do that. Don't. Hi, Rowena. Welcome in, honey. Emmy says, facts. That's right, girl. Rowena, thank you, honey. Absolutely fucking not. No, thank you. Not today. Not today, Satan. I don't think so. You want to be like that meme, one of my favorite memes. It's like, oh, whenever she wakes up and gets out of bed, the devil's like, oh, damn, she's up. Shit. Elizabeth, thank you, honey. That's where you want to be. You want to be the badass mama bear of your energy. And don't let anything get in. Only let love in. That's it. You're unavailable for anything else. And absolutely unavailable. From yourself, too. That's the problem with trauma survivors. It's that it's in ourselves now. We drank it by accident. We didn't want to drink the poison. It was like poured down our throat, right, during the trauma. But we got to detox it because we got to live with ourselves now. Okay. And nobody else is going to do it for us. And that's the really sad truth. It's a hard truth, but it's good news because you're a badass. I can already tell. So you can take care of this. Okay. And if you need my help, I'm available. You guys, my email's in the bio. If you want to ask me questions, Elizabeth, thank you for the roses. Just reach out. I'm your spiritual big sister. That's what I'm here for. I'm also an empowerment coach. I have programs. I have question and answer groups. I have my trauma badasses group where you just type in. I've designed it for trauma survivors. So you're not overwhelmed with Zoom or fucking times. We hate times. We just hate times, appointments. I had lots of appointments yesterday and a lot of them were like, oh, damn, when the time came, I'm like, I know. So I designed a whole Q&A program now where it's like, you just type whenever you want and I will respond. It's really cool. So I design everything to accommodate us. And you see, I'm telling you this because in case anyone wants to join, email me. But also, even if you don't, I'm not going to be mad. We can still be friends. But my point is, you got to design your life in a way that works for you. And I'm designing it in a way that works for me, my business, and my people. And that's it. I just don't even pay attention to anything else anymore. I used to try to make myself fit in these freaking little, what is that expression? I'm Italian now. I grew up in Italian school and English school. So sometimes I get confused. What is that? Round peg in a square hole? What is it? Square peg in a round hole. Trying to fit myself. Oh, let me try to be normal. Normal for this world, not normal. Right? Just normal the way this world runs. I'm like, let me try to fit in there. Nope. Nope. And then I started taking it personally. Oh, something wrong with me, but that's where the lie is. No, you just got to take life like a bull by the horns and just design it yourself and live it like that. Especially now, we have so much technology. We can do whatever the fuck we want, and you should. Normal's overrated. That's right, Ashley. You tell them, girl. I hear you. Tia, yes, welcome in, honey. Nice to see you, honey. What can you ask? Whatever you want. Ask whatever you want. I'm going through my healing now. It's hard. I know, Rowena. It's tough. It's rough, but you're a badass. So even though it's rough, you've got this, and we got to walk through the roughness. We've already been through the worst of it, and that's the truth. Okay, my loves, who's next? Who wants a reading? Let me know in the chat. Spam the chat right now. I'm going to have a sip of water, and then I'm going to see who I'm going to read next. Y'all, I don't choose logically. So I'm not sitting here going, oh, she's been here for 2 hours. I'm not doing that. I'm choosing with my intuition. My guides tell me her, and then or him, and I just read for you, okay? If you want a guaranteed reading, go to the link in my bio. If you need help, I'll show you on the iPad. Just say, show me on the iPad. Jen, thank you for the rose, and I'll show you. Otherwise, just chill, stick around. Thank you for the roses, Claire. I love those. So, yes, chill out, relax, chill. Give me a follow. It's free. That way, in case. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I think we're hitting some goals, guys. Thank you so much. Pretty Little, Rowena, thank you so much. I love all the gifts. Hey, thank you. Oh, yeah, we're getting there. We achieved the goal. Woo! Let's go. We made it. Let's go. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you. So, yeah, so if you want iPad help, tell me. iPad, show me the iPad. I'm happy to pull up my little babies, my little cats again. I love it. Okay? But let me know in the chat if you want a reading. Terry, you're so funny. But what I was going to say is you can click the link in the bio and you can get a guaranteed reading. If you're like, I can't wait for her guides and I'm not going to wait 20 years or I'm in a hurry tonight, or I just want to pay $22. Go ahead. People do it all the time. It'll pop up on my screen. If I haven't said someone's name yet, I will read you next. If not, you'll be the one after the name I just said. Okay. I do keep a paid list, but everything else is according to my guides. Okay. Okay, so keep spamming the chat. Ew, that tasted weird. Ugh. I don't know what that was. Okay. You know how water tastes weird sometimes? I have a really good system, but I don't know. I cleaned my cup. I'm just going to drink this. All right. Slay, are you still here? Slayta? Slayta? Slayta, if you're here, say I'm here. Otherwise, I'm going to move on to... I'm not sure. Let me know if you're still here, honey. Hang on. I'm just taking a screenshot of something. Okay. Just a message I got, a notification. All right, because I got to look them up after, y'all. I don't know what half of them mean, so I look them up. I'm surprised I'm not hungry. I thought I'd be hungry by now, but I'm not. Oh, I ate some what are they called? Chicken McNuggets. I can't even remember what chicken McNuggets are called in this channel mode, y'all. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the comments and roses. I appreciate it. So I guess she's not here, the person that called. Hello. Welcome in, everybody. We're doing readings tonight. If you want a reading, just spam the chat. Let me know you want a reading. Ask your question or whatever. Jasmine, are you here, honey? My mod? I think she's here. Let's see. Jasmine, are you here, honey? Oh, hold on. Someone's at my gate. I just heard, sometimes it's a deer. I heard there's someone at my gate and it's a deer jumping. So I just want to make sure. Let's see. Nope, no one's there. If it was a deer, I was going to show you. They like to jump over my gate. But I hear them every time they do that, so it must have been the wind, I guess. Kimberly, let's do you, honey. Kimberly, welcome in. Mystical Mermaid. What a cool name. I love that. Kimberly, okay, would you just like a card tonight, honey, or do you have a question? You just want to see what the cards say? Nice to meet you. Welcome in. Hello, everybody. Come on in. You're welcome. Okay, so when I'm reading for you, just make sure you stay engaged, okay, Kimberly? Otherwise, I get irritated and then I get grumpy. Nobody wants a grumpy Gina. Actually, I'm kind of cute when I'm grumpy, but still. Okay, card. Okay, got ya. Okay, so I'm about to read for Kimberly, everybody. Stick around if you'd like to be read next. I will choose someone again. You're welcome to comment in the chat. I don't mind. It doesn't distract me at all. In fact, it helps me. I'll say hi to you. It helps me to focus. It's weird how the brain works. But it does help me. I'll chat with you. I'll just say hi. I'm not being rude to Kimberly. I'm going to give her an excellent reading, but this is just my process, okay? That's how it works. And then also, if you want a guaranteed reading, you can just go to the link in the bio. People do it all the time. And you can purchase a $22 reading, and I will read you next guaranteed. If you need help with that, say iPad, show me the iPad. I'll show you how to do it. Otherwise, just click my picture twice and then click the link there, and you'll see my website and my link tree. Hi, Jenna. Welcome. Hello, SS. Welcome in. It's Anna. I think I've seen you before, right? Okay, here's your card, my love. Ooh, this is pretty. Kimberly, thank you for chatting. She's like, I'm listening attentively. Good, thank you. That's how I want you to be, because I turn into Dory the fish. You know Dory the fish? Just, who remembers her? When I'm channeling, I'm like, because you have to be very present in the moment, right? So Dory's in the moment all the time. She's like, what? What? Who are you? Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. Okay. Here is your card, Kimberly. I remembered your name with a Y. I also wrote it down, but I did remember. My financial, and also I can start to remember. I have an excellent memory, short and long term, and I can focus on that. But if I do, I'll take away from your potency of your reading. So I don't. I'm just like, tell me, talk to me. So thank you, Kimberly. Kimberly gets A+. Okay, my financial decline will not elevate the impoverished. Ooh, I've never seen this card. Kimberly, this is new to me. This is not even my money deck. Oh my gosh. My financial decline will not elevate the impoverished. Oh my gosh, I'm going to fall off my yoga ball. For real. I'm not kidding. I used to do reels like that when I fall off backwards. Anything to grow my business. I wasn't wearing a skirt. Don't be weird. Anyway, this is crazy. Okay, let me show you again. Sometimes after the reading, I put my favorite card to the side because I need to hear it too. But also, it's just like a teaching tool. So when you make a lot of money, right, people start to shame you. And this is so good. This is good for me and my clients who are my business clients, because they make a kick-ass amount of money and people start to shame you. So I'm like, oh my God, I need to see this. I've never seen this card. How long have I been doing these readings, y'all? It's wild. Okay, Kimberly. Chop, chop. Let's go. Sometimes you got to kick my own butt too while I'm reading for you. Okay. You cannot get poor enough to help impoverished people thrive. You cannot get poor enough to help impoverished people thrive. It is only in your thriving that you have anything to offer anyone. Whoa. If you want to be of help to others, be as tapped in, tuned in, and turned on as you can possibly be. I fucking love this card. This has got to be my favorite card. I've never even heard it before. Kimberly, what does that mean? You've been out of work for 3 months now. Okay. This is all about like poverty oath, poverty. Okay, I'll read it again. My financial decline will not elevate the impoverished. Kimberly, you say, what does it mean? But when I read it, I want you to say, I want you to say what you don't understand specifically. Okay. So I'm going to read it one more time. My financial decline will not elevate the impoverished. Something just flashed across my screen. I don't know what it was. If it was a payment, it stays there. Don't worry. So if someone made a payment, don't think I'm not going to see it. But I don't think you did. Okay. I know I covered the words because they're backwards. You cannot get poor enough to help impoverished people thrive. It is only in your thriving that you have anything to offer anyone. If you want to be of help to others, be as tapped in, tuned in, and turned on as you can possibly be. What does that make sense? What does that mean? You asked what does it mean, but what doesn't make sense? Hi, Cora. I got to stand up. Y'all, my massage therapist said I have to move around every 20, 30 minutes. I forgot. So give me a second. I'm going to get some lip gloss after I stretch on my yoga ball. Woo! So you've been out of work for 3 months. Okay, but what do you need to understand about the card, and what is your question? Woo! My skirt's all over the place. Hang on. I'm going to find my lip gloss. I'm obsessed. Talking about it the whole live stream, and I can't even find it. But I'm going to find it right now, no matter what. No matter what. No matter what. Find it. Oh, Kimberly's typing. Kimberly! Type. Tell me what part you need help with. I'm being demanding from the other side of the room, y'all. Where is my lip gloss? Ah! Where on earth is it? Oh, mamma mia. Did I throw it in the garbage by accident? Have you ever done that, y'all? I've done that before. I've thrown things in the garbage that I didn't want to go in the garbage. Or they just fallen, I guess. Who knows? Who knows? I can't find it. Hang on, y'all. I'm coming back. I think I just put it in the wrong place. No, I can't. Boo! I can't find it. Y'all, I have no idea where it is. If somebody can tell me where it is, I will give you something free. I don't know what. My financial decline means I can't be impoverished. Does it mean it's teaching me a lesson about money? If you've been off work on disability for 3 months, is that why, or you just can't find work? It's not about shaming you at all. It's not like that. It's not like, it's not saying, oh, you're doing something wrong or you're teaching you a lesson, like in a bad way at all. I hear what you're saying. It doesn't feel like you mean like to be punished, but you said teaching you a lesson about money. I don't know if you meant it in that tone or not, like teaching you a lesson, not like that. Oh my gosh. As soon as I get off the live stream, I'm going to find it, I bet you. The minute I get off. Oh! No. Oh, I thought I almost found it, but it was this. You relocated and you can't find work here. Okay. Well, this card, tell me where you connect to this then, because this card is actually talking about when you're making lots of money, how when you're making lots of money and people start to shame you and say, oh, I found another card here. And people start to shame you or like, you know, just give you the eye like, oh, isn't that nice? Like that kind of guilt. They're talking about that and how when that happens, I want to see something on the other camera. Thought I saw a big white hair. No. Okay. I have to check, y'all. Anyway, I found this, but I can't put this on my lips. I thought that was my lip gloss. I have I'm not kidding. I have 10 lip glosses and I can't find one. I have no idea where everything goes. Who knows? I think my cats play with them. Anyway, sorry, distracting, squirreling. So it's talking about that and how when you have tons of money or you make a big sale and then people start to shame you and, you know, you can't make yourself small enough to make them happy, you know, because they'll be, you know, how people make fun of people shame people if they have nice cars. Like they do all kinds of things. They're really like, oh, well, look at them. They think they're all that. They do all kinds of that stuff. So that's what this is about. Does this relate to you at all? I'm curious. Hi, Sophia. Welcome in, honey. Have you ever experienced anything like that? Can you relate? What does this mean to you? I should show you my desk just for laughs. Kimberly's saying she relocated and can't find work. I can't find anything on my desk. You can whisper. Okay. Well, it's the first thing it says is my financial decline. That's what it says, right? My financial decline will not elevate the impoverished. So I don't know if some part of you is buying into that subconsciously. I'd have to dig in. This is a mini session. Let me tune in. I can't go too deep on these sessions, but it's not what they're for. But if you're having trouble, because I don't really need these cards. Whoops, turned my light on by accident. I know for sure that you're going to be okay. Oh, Thank you, honey. Kimberly says, I appreciate everything you say. You're so welcome, honey. The energy I'm getting for sure, and I'm not just saying this, I would say nothing. If like, it's for sure that you're going to be more than okay. Like, I already have that very strong right now. So I'm trying to connect this card for you, and I'm going to connect it for you. I just keep looking at it to see. You don't have to share too deep here. Like, if we were in a private session, we would go there, right? But basically, it's connecting into some kind of guilt somewhere with relation to money. You can be broke, and because you said you're broke. Yeah, exactly, Jenna. It is along those lines. I was just going to say that it's like, oh my gosh, if I don't stop looking for this lip gloss. But in a weird way, it helps me because distraction is very helpful. But anyway, there's a guilt string somewhere. And see, Jenna just pointed out, and I don't always read the chat unless it's relevant, but it was a relevant comment. Like, it does resonate with what I'm saying. Does she feel like someone is benefiting from her decline? Sorry, Jasmine, do you mind approving that? I think TikTok blocked that, if you don't mind. Can you guys see Jenna's comment? I've always struggled financially, so feeling guilt is not something that I can relate to. Okay, honey. I appreciate the honesty. But that's where it is, right there. You've always struggled financially. When you start to look into the why, and it seems like you really want to know, otherwise I wouldn't even push you. I'd be like, okay, did you get your message? Or you don't resonate, okay, right? But it seems like you want to know why, because you're saying you appreciate everything you say, you're listening. And you're wanting to know more. So the thing is like, why? When we look beneath the hood, that's the work I do, right? When we look beneath the hood, we're like, oh, so here's the question to explore. Even with me now, if you're not ashamed or embarrassed and you just want to share, I'll coach you, okay? Because this will benefit a lot of people. But if not, I understand. Like, I totally understand either way. We're always going to be friends, okay? So when we look under the hood, right, like, again, sometimes people are in really bad situations and it's not like they asked for it ever. It's not like you asked for it or wanted it, although some psychics say, and maybe you believe this, I don't know, that we actually, plan our earth lives before we come here. Our souls do. There's a plan for the life already, right? I believe some of that. Not all of it, but some of that. But when we're in a certain circumstance, subconsciously, we usually benefit from something in that situation, right? So, for example, yes, you believe that. Okay, yeah. So you came here to learn this, then basically, is what you would believe, right? One of your things to learn on earth was this, right? There's something, if you're into all that stuff, there's something called a poverty vow, where before we come here, we will sign up to be poor in order to, whatever we learn here on earth gets put into the collective wisdom and knowledge and awakening and the collective consciousness, right? So it contributes. All the lessons that they're not just, we don't just come here to learn for nothing. It's put into the Akashic records, and then all humans benefit in the future when we learn, right? So, for example, me, I grew up extremely poor. And, if you believe that you signed, like you said, that we sign contracts and we plan our certain lives a certain way, then there's something to fulfill when we're here, right? And when we fulfill that, then we achieve it. So how I approach this, when we're like, oh, I know I'm not supposed to be this way, but I am, and I'm on this journey, how I approach it, okay, is what is the, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not what is the benefit? That's the word I'm looking for. What is the benefit of being poor? Poor. I know this sounds fucked up. Trust me. It works though. What is the benefit? What do you get from it? And for you, this is what I'm seeing and what the card's saying. So tell me if it's true or not. You already told me something wasn't. So I appreciate direct feedback. Okay. there's some kind of benefit with other people because other people want you to stay that way. Not because they hate you and they don't want the best for you, but there's this something called the crabs in the bucket with people, right? It's like if we're all this way, whether it's we're all poor or we're all rich, it doesn't matter. Whatever all of us are doing, we want to keep the safety. It's all subconscious, okay? It's not, nobody's thinking about this consciously. When you bring it to your consciousness, like I am now, then you can shift everything, okay? But when you're not conscious of it, you just do it. And so does everybody else around you. And basically it's a herd mentality, right? Okay, we're all this. This is how we identify. We don't have money. We wish we did. We wish we were win the lottery. Like there's a lot of that, right? That's how I grew up. And so when someone starts to leave, literally it's like they're not going to be safe if we don't take them down and keep them with us. Like crabs in a bucket, when you throw a bunch of crabs in the bucket, if one starts to crawl out, the rest of the crabs will literally take it down. Does that make sense? I'm not saying does the crab make sense. I'm saying like, does this make sense as applied to a financial situation like this? Yes. So people be like, what are you talking about, Gina? Nobody wants to be poor. Not true. If we have the belief that our family will abandon us, then it's beneficial to not have money. That's one. I can name 50 million. I've been teaching this stuff for a very long time. When I started my business, I used to do talks in person and I would help groups of people all the time in different yoga studios and different places in Vancouver, BC here in Squamish. It was my favorite thing to do. I still do it. I just do it online now. Thank you, T, for sharing the live. I appreciate you, honey. We're a nice, intimate group tonight. I saw the numbers pop up and down tonight. It happens in waves. See, I'm working on my own stuff, y'all. It's having big groups of people here because I used to have 300 and 400 people in my debates. But now with this stuff, it's like I'm accessing your energy, so I'm holding a lot. So now I'm holding my own wall up with how many people come in. I noticed that. And it's okay. I'm working on just stuff just like you guys are. We're all working on our own stuff, right? That's one of my business things I'm working on. But I just said a nice intimate group. See, that's a perfect example. One of my business mentors would say, well, why are you saying you want a whole bunch of more people in there if you keep saying like, it's a nice intimate group? Because it's comfy, right? Just like my family growing up, it's like it's comfy that way. It's what we're used to. It's not what we want, but it's familiar. It's a set point. Does that make sense? Misery loves company. Yeah. Well, it's true. Like, it's not I don't want you to see it as such a bad thing. Like, oh, they're a bunch of miserable slumps. It's more like just like, this is what they're used to, right? We're all human. Whatever we're used to feels safe and comfortable. This is like a skill to bring yourself out of something that you've been in for a very long time. It's a skill. It's a set of skills that you learn. So I'm teaching you like the very beginning. So this is how I see your card playing out for you. There's something guilt with money with you, and I don't know exactly what it is. I'd have to work with you deeper. Will the financial situation improve as I am losing faith and trying to hang in there? Yes, remember when I read your energy right off the bat? It says definitely you're going to be okay. Like 100,000,000%. There's security like right around the corner. And what I was sensing is right now. But it's very soon. So you may not be tuned into it. Jaden Money, hello, honey. Thank you for the purple heart. I love hearts. Right? I feel like the anxiety needs to be lessened a lot because the anxiety gets in the way of creating what you want to. And I understand money is survival. It's very stressful. But I'll just say we manifest a lot better and a lot easier when we don't have tons of anxiety with it. A little bit, yeah. Hi, Elise. Nice to see you, honey. Hang in there. I'm just reading for Kimberly right now. Kimberly, I'll show you your card one more time. Yes, it's stressful. Absolutely. It's survival. But I want you to start looking under the hood now. Have you ever done any of this work that I'm talking about? Subconscious work? Or is this brand new to you? every day you do it? Oh, you've done manifesting? Okay, yeah. You got to get deeper into what you're attracting. If you're into manifesting, then what you're attracting needs to be looked at as opposed to just what you want. What you want is important. And be careful with praying. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with religion or anything like that. Absolutely not. I respect everybody's viewpoint, right? But just be careful with asking for something that's not there, right? That's going to attract more of something that's not there. So if you're like, please bring it to me, if that's how your energy is, then the universe is, and God or whoever you believe in is just going to be like, okay, here's more of, please, that energy, please. As opposed to, you know what? I'm fucking resourceful. Remember that time when I was in that situation and I got myself out? I'm already strong. I already have what it takes. You see how that's just a total switch? And oh, look what I have right now. I know I don't have enough for this, that, and this, that, and the other thing, but look what I have right now. Just internet. You're here. You have internet. Right? Oh, someone's reading me for free. Like, you know, just, I'm not saying that I'm like, oh, you should be grateful. Not anything like that at all. I'm just saying this is just happens to be one thing going on. But look around your room, right? I'm sure there's a lot you're grateful for. Then you're in the energy of, oh, I already have. And then you're going to have, the universe reflects back to you and God. So then it's like, oh, she already has. She's already holding that energy of having as opposed to missing. Oh, something's missing. Okay, here, something's missing. There you go. There's some more energy back to you. It's like a boomerang. You put it out. It's like, here you go. Right? And again, there's a lot in life that we can't control, but there's a lot that we can. And you wouldn't be here unless you were like, I know there's more that I can control, right? So this isn't about shaming or saying, if you don't have money, it's your fault because of the way you're thinking. No. If you're already nailing this, then that's different. You wouldn't be here, right? This part needs to be taken care of. Yes, I'm trying to shift my thoughts to be grateful and thankful for what I do have. Yeah. We have to use everything we have in our own backyard. That was a lesson I learned hard too. And I teach my clients over and over. We have to use everything we have sometimes before we get more, right? Hi, Tina. Welcome in. Exactly, Kimberly. All I keep hearing is a biblical reference. Be still and know that I am God. Exactly. Kimberly, that's fucking brilliant. I'm going to write that down actually because do you know what verse that is? Because for people who are religious, I like to refer to things, but sometimes I don't know the verses. I can look it up too, I guess. Be still and know that I'm God. Yeah, so if you are God, my love, and which Bible is that? There's so many different versions. If you are God, my love, aren't you a creator? A very powerful one? Kimberly, I'm here to wake you up tonight, my love, and tune you back into the truth. Kimberly says, I'm thankful for your time with me tonight to help shift the thought process to positivity. Yes. To strength. Because positivity is like, you know, it can be toxic positivity if we're like, oh, I'm rich, la, 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 la. And your body's like, no, you're fucking not. Right? So it's the strength. Oh, thank you, Jessica. Thank you. Thank you for checking that for me. Thank you. Psalms 46:10. I appreciate that. My mod will approve your comment in a minute. I can see the ones that aren't approved on my screen, but for some reason. Yes, we are. Exactly. Yes. Yes. Jenna, me too. It's tough. Yes, honey, it is. But we have a lot of control over our energy, y'all. Thank you. We do. As women, we're extremely powerful beings. This world teaches us to be numb to that, but we literally create other humans. You know how much power we have inside of us? Most of the women don't access it. It's a shame. Jen, thank you. We're the most powerful creatures. Period. Everybody write period in the chat. Let's wake this chat up. Period. Hello. We're the most powerful creatures. Yes. Oh, thank you, Tabitha. First time here. Love the green eyeliner. Thank you so much. Somebody was saying it was a bit uneven earlier, and it's true, but that's okay. Period. Suki, Jessica, that's right. Period. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's tune in and own who we are. Let's act like the women that were born to be. Acting like it means, okay, I'm in a situation. I'm in a situation. Shitty situation. But I'm a powerful being. And like I was saying to Kimberly, oh, I remember that time. Yes, Mitzi, let's go. And I remember that time when I was in that situation. I reminded myself of that recently. I'm like, if I got out of that situation, I was literally like facepalm, like, this situation's a joke, right? We forget. We got to tap in to our power, remind ourselves. You know, one of the things, this is for somebody in here, that I was taught very early on in my business career was every time you get a positive comment about your talent, your gift, or your business, to put it in a binder and just keep it there for the hard times for you to go back and look at. And I used to do that. I put every testimonial, every sentence somebody wrote. This was back before we had live streams that I started my business. Every comment somebody wrote on a post, and I was like, oh, I love that. Or a client would write an email after a session, and I would just print it out and put it in that book. And a lot of times I used to have to run to that book. Now it lives in my heart because it's been 15 years that I've been in business. And I'm just like, it lights up very easily. But I recommend that for somebody here. Jenna, yes. Big T, thank you. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Great idea. Yes. Jessica, yes, it is. I still have it. It's a yellow. I put it in a binder that I wouldn't like. I would always, it would be obvious. So it's a bright yellow binder. It's my only bright yellow binder. And it's still there. And sometimes I see it when I'm like looking for something and I'm like, oh, and I read it and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I get even more empowered actually. Like, girl, we need to be reminded, y'all, because other people can see our strength so much more easily than we can. So everything you'll learn in my live streams are you taking the lead on yourself. Okay. We got to lead ourselves through this, through all of it. And whoever you believe in, God, Allah, Great Spirit, universe, whatever you call it, the life that created the energy that created all life on the planet. Okay. I call it creative intelligence for teaching purposes. Everybody believes something and I respect each and every one of your beliefs. It doesn't matter to me as a teacher what you call it. Right. But that would not have put us in this situation that we're in right now. Thank you, Jen. If we weren't built to deal with it. Okay. You're a badass. And that's that. I've never even read that book. Have you guys? You're a Badass? Jen Sincero. I've heard about it for years. I think I bought it once or I borrowed it or I don't know. But I never read it. But it's true. Now I have a group called Trauma Badasses. It's true. Hi, Jen. Jen, are you in a long distance relationship, love? Excuse me. Don't look at me. Burping. I didn't burp. Did you burp? I didn't see anybody burp. Y'all, this is driving me nuts. It's like you know the register on top of the heating vent? It's off, so maybe my cat threw my lip gloss down there. I'm sure she was playing and it went right down there. Hi, Cindy. Does anybody want a reading next? Or shall I go? I have to go pee soon. Who wants the last reading of the night? Who wants the last reading of the night? Spam the chat, let me know. What's your question? What is your question, my love? What do you want to know? What is your goal? What is your question? What's up? Tell me everything. Tell me. my money deck away. Hi, Chev. How are you, honey? Chev. Welcome in. Miranda. How are you, Miranda? Would you like a reading, honey? Or are you just saying hi? Y'all, I pick from my guides. I don't pick from my head. So whoever's name jumps out at me, I just say it. I'm really just like tuning into the energy behind the comments. Got one reading left in me. Who would like the reading? Bum, bum, bum. Yes, Bubble. Your mom does hear you, honey. 100,000,000%. She absolutely does. When we speak to people on the other side, they are always available. Like, always. And she loves that. So I think because when you're questioning, you're not sure, then that's why you can't hear her more. But if you're sure and you say yes, now that you're sure, or you can trust my words if you can, then you can try it from the sure energy and it will be different. You'll hear her more, you'll feel her more, you'll let her in, because they need our free will, to access us. We have free will. That's what stops them from accessing us. So if we're not sure, or we're kind of like, is this a joke? It's kind of like when people come on to Psychics Lives. I rarely ever get it. I don't remember the last time I get it. And they're like, oh, can you tell me what color I'm wearing? Right? It's kind of like playing a little bit. It's like, I don't really believe you, but I just want to fuck around. Then that's not the energy that's going to allow them to come in deep, right? And I'll just be like, screw off. And like, I'm sassy tonight, y'all. It's my moon week. I've been swearing a lot tonight and giving the finger now, but that's just how it is. Anywho, I didn't do that. I didn't say that. Anywho, yeah, so, those people just get blocked and deleted because nobody's got time for that. Thank you, Jess. Nobody got time for that shit. Super welcome in. Big T, I see you, honey. Cindy. Who did I call, y'all? I can't remember. Who did I call? They didn't answer anyway, right? Ginger, I'll read you, honey. Ginger, my love. Ginger, let's get a card for you, honey. Hi, Jess, welcome in. I've probably already been talking to you. I have the memory of Dory when I'm channeling. I could be like talking to you all night, and then I'm like, hello, Jess, welcome in. You're like, girl, we've been talking all night. I'm like, oh. I should get a Dory the fish picture. Oh, you know what I should do? I should get Trauma Badass as one of those glowy signs to put up there. What do you guys think? Nobody will be able to see it, but I'll put it up here. Where my finger is. Don't look at my under-ups. You're new? Okay, Jess. I just like being a dork. Y'all, this moon time, it's rough. I've never had any moon times like this before. It's intense. TMI. But we're all women here, I think. Anywho, as you get older, they get different. That's all I'm going to say. I thought I was lucky my whole life until this week. Damn. Well then, lucky streak is over. Probably because I was bragging my whole life. I wasn't trying to do it on purpose. I was just like, thank you. I was just like, oh, my periods are so light. 1-2 days. And I felt bad for my friends and my mom and my sister. I really did, especially my mom. She had it bad. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I wouldn't say anything in those times. I'm polite, but bragging to myself, like, I'm so lucky. Girl. My luck has changed. Anywho, nothing a little chicken McNuggets didn't help today. Those are yummy. They didn't put any sauce, or I bought pop. They didn't put any. I asked her, are there straws in the bag? Yes, and there isn't. Have you guys seen that McDonald's? Let me tell you this quick before I read you, Ginger. Have you guys seen that TikTok lady? She's so funny. She pretends she's a McDonald's worker, and she's like packing up the bags. Have you guys seen it? And she's packing up the bags, and she's like goes to get a straw, and she's like, "Boop," and she throws it. And she's like, "Boop." She pretends the McDonald's workers are doing it on purpose. I guess you had to see it. It's so funny. It's so funny. She's like, napkin? No. She's like dropping half the fries, and then she puts it in the bag. I'm like, anyway, I asked the girl at McDonald's today. I was like, oh, we got straws in the bag? She's like, yeah. Because I bought some for Chris too. And then no straw, no McNugget sauce. I'm like, what? Anyhow, thank goodness. These things annoy me in my fridge. I hate those little ketchup things that Chris brings. He saves them, right? I always throw them out. I'm so wasteful. I come home from McDonald's, there's extra ketchup or something, and I didn't eat it. I just throw it out. He saves them, and it used to drive me nuts. But today, don't tell him. Don't tell him. I was so happy that he saved the McNugget sauce. I was like, yay! Don't tell him. Because then he'll put more in the fridge, and I hate those things. But I rarely ever have, like, you know, an attack like I did today. It's like vicious about McDonald's. Like, girl, I need to have some now. Something fatty and greasy and just, with some nice sugary pop. Give it to me. And I live far away, so I have to drive far. Girl, I left the house in my Crocs, which I never do because I don't like Crocs, but also they just fit me funny. I swear I only wear them at home because they're like all warped from the sun. I'm not kidding. Half my foot is out when I'm walking. I gotta get new Crocs. But anyway, new house slippers. I can't find any that I like. So anyway, I went out in those and like just whatever I was wearing. That happened to me at A&W. Yeah, it's annoying, right? They're starting to put them on the receipts now because they're going to start to charge us soon. But oh well, who cares? The world is changing. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Kimberly. Kimberly says, thank you, Gina, for your reading. Many blessings to you. Thank you, Kimberly, for bringing your reading. Thank you for being here and contributing your energy. I appreciate it. Okay, Ginger, let's do it. Sorry, Ginger. Sorry on my little rants. I really wanted Dairy Queen too, but I didn't. I wanted McDonald's and Dairy Queen. And I'm not going to lie, I drove by the Dairy Queen and I looked and there was a huge lineup. Otherwise, I probably would have thought about going back. Girl, I was ravenous I just wanted fatty, bad food. That's it. Nothing else would do. Yum, Bliss says. I used to work at Dairy Queen when I was a teenager. I didn't even know what I was going to get. I was just picturing this burger with lots of cheese. They have good burgers there with cheese on them. They taste like barbecue burgers. That's why I like them. Charbroiled, they're called. I was like, welcome to Dairy Queen. I had those headsets on in the drive seat. Welcome to Dairy Queen. What do you want? Now I'm doing this. Life is so weird. Will my daughter find a good and caring boyfriend soon? I think I'm tired. I'm so giggly. I'm sitting here laughing. Is anybody laughing with me or is it just me? I'm supposed to be so serious right now. I have your card, but I can't stop giggling. Jess, thank you. Oh, man. I should wear my Dairy Queen uniform here one night. That'd be so funny. Jaden, hello. What size blizzard do you want? Okay. One of the workers I work with all the time, she would get that huge basket of fries with tons of chili and cheese on it all the time. She ate those. I'm like, they look good, but I just couldn't eat them. Dipped cones. I like the butterscotch ones. Hi, Kavita. they still have the butterscotch ones? I don't think they do. All right, my love. Ginger, are you still here or did you leave? Did you abandon the ship? Because I started talking about all kinds of Dairy Queen and McDonald's and what else do I like? Since I met Chris, I like Burger King. I never tried it before. Okay, thank you. All right, here you go, honey. Your card says, only I know what is appropriate for me. Sorry, is it too close? Only I know what is appropriate for me. Hello? Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Can't see anything out there. It's probably just a bear. Gotta make sure. Some creep out there. Nobody ever comes here, but I just want to make sure really quick. Sorry. Did you hear that? If it's Chris, it's fine. Can I ask if Sherry wants to be with me? Sure. Oh, it's my neighbor. What the heck are they doing? Hold on. I can see everything on my cameras. Be nosy AF. All right, well, at least I know what it is. Okay. When you remember that everyone who asks is given, then how wonderful and appropriate it is for you to make the choices for you. For the universe operates much more efficiently without a middleman interceding on your behalf. You always know in the moment what is best for you. Ginger, isn't it funny that this card has ginger hair just like you? I'm guessing. Isn't that funny? I love when things like that happen. Do you have any questions about your card, my love? You were just thinking that, I know, right? It's so beautiful. Ginger. And you saw me pick it. I picked it just intuitively. I didn't like look for the girl with the red hair. That would be weird. Weird. My foot's asleep. Hi, Sarah. How are you, honey? Welcome in. Do you know where my lip gloss? Everyone who comes in, I'm going to say, do you know where my lip gloss went? I think it went down in the duct, to be honest, because the register is off of the heating thing, the hole, whatever it's called. I don't freaking know what it's called. And there's a big hole there that my cat tries to find mice in, because we're in Canada, we're in the woods. So once in a while, especially right now when it starts to get cold, we get a little mouse, and then she wonders where they went. So she sits there. Hello, Dan. Nice to see you. Auntie Sab, hello. Oh, that's such a sweet question for your daughter. Hang in there. Do you have any questions, Ginger, about your card? Does it make sense? I've been stuck between helping someone get further ahead in life or moving on for myself. Ooh, Ginger, we don't want to help other people unless you're paid. Ginger, you're saying that you're having a hard time, but you're giving all your energy to someone else, my love. You need your resources right now for you. I guess I know that I'm going to... Oh, yeah. I'm so proud of you for admitting that out loud. It's hard, right? As soon as you said those words, like you knew and I knew right away before you said the words, and then you said them. And we're like, here we are. So how can I support you with this part, my love? I'm here for you. Yeah. This is what I want you to remember. Tell me how this sits. Hi, Laura from Manitoba. Nice to see you. I'm in BC. Ginger. We can't give from an empty cup. If someone is draining us, number one thing we got to do is stop the giving. It's going to be hard. It's like pulling this huge fire hose back. It's like you got to pull your power back, right? Because you're in a habit, for whatever reason, of just giving at your expense right now. And so you want to bring it back. Look at you, nourishing yourself back to life. See? holding your energy. See? Holding it all in like this. This is the perfect card for you. Cocooning it back to you, right? So you can rejuvenate. See these boundaries? You need your energy right now. That's what you need. What do you mean, white spirit? What are you talking about? It really is. My angel sign is feathers, and she's holding a bird. Yes, there you go. That's beautiful. Yeah. It's time for you to connect in with your angels and be with you. You need your loyalty right now. Hi, Ginger Lee. Yes, I did say your name, but I wasn't. I'm reading for another Ginger. So if you'd like to stick around, I can read for you again. That's so funny. Nice to meet you, Ginger Lee. We got another Ginger Lee. That's so beautiful. Ginger's in the house. Ginger's in the club. We got the Gingers in the club tonight. I should go get my red wig on. Girl, we can have some fun. Ginger party. I have ginger cookies. They're my favorite. Damn, I forgot about those earlier when I was having my vicious attack. My moontime attack. I usually go to Chris's cupboard because he has more like good food than me. I have all healthy stuff that I'm supposed to eat. Some of it's good, but it's not as good as his cupboard. So usually I go in there, but... Right, Ginger? That's so funny. You're like, I heard my name. We got Ginger Girly, and then we got Ginger Lee. I love that. And we got my ginger cookies. Any other gingers? Speak up or forever hold your peace. We're closing the Ginger Club doors soon. There'll only be us guys. My best friend had, actually a lot of my best friends in my life have had red hair, like really red hair. One of them dyed her hair in henna, like even in high school. It was so fiery red. And then my other friend Dee, who was one of my best friends at work, she just had natural red hair. I love redheads. I get along with them very well because I'm fiery as fuck. I'm Italian. So let's get this ginger show on the road. Ginger party, let's go. You like my hair clip? Thank you. I think it's a feather. Someone said it was a feather. I forgot to tell you that, Ginger. I think it's a leaf or a feather. I don't know. What does it look like? Could be either or. It looks kind of like a feather, doesn't it? Ginger Lee's like, me next. Or she's ready to party. You notice that too. You see a feather. Yeah. Terry, hi. Oh, sorry, Cassie. Yeah, someone else said that too. So there you go. Feather for you, my love, Ginger. This is so perfect for you. I love that. It's just such a beautiful, nice, nourishing card. Can you remember this image for you so that you can remember this energy? And I want to give you this before you go. You're so welcome, honey. You don't have to make a huge move right now in terms of like severing or moving. You can do the most beautiful things when you do this work right where you are without even doing anything outwardly yet. Just start to do this right now. I want you to feel that so you don't get as stressed. A lot of things will change, okay? For example, someone around you is either going to fall away by themselves or rise up to meet you. You never know. And I'm not saying with this relationship. I think we know what's going on with that. But I'm just saying in general, when you do this, you're holding your power. So you're increasing your magnetism for what you want more of. You want more people who are nourishing themselves. And so who you can meet at your level, right? Instead of draining you. So whenever we hold a frequency, a level of energy, regardless of what kind of energy it is, but this kind of energy we're talking about tonight, people around us either, and you hold it strong, like you keep it, right? So you practice it day after day, and you don't have to be perfect. Just keep holding it as long as you can, just like as if you were practicing a new skill, piano or working out. You just keep doing it every day, and you'll see yourself get stronger. Just keep holding it, and people will either have to rise up or fall away. That's just how energy works. So you want to take advantage of that. We were talking about efficiency earlier. You want to take advantage of that principle and work it. And work it while you're nourishing yourself. That's your work. It doesn't really feel like work at all because it's fun. Secret to life. Let the energy work it. Stop trying to control it all. And I'm not saying you are. I'm talking to all of us, including me. But I do work energy a lot. Like, who remembers that show, Bewitched? She just did that. And things worked around her. She managed energy. That's like 80 to 90% of life, right? And 10 to 20% is taking actions, for sure. But we don't do any of that until the energy is right. So this is your work right now. Okay, my love, Ginger? I always will. Oh, me too, honey. Whoops. I love that. It was so nice to meet you. I love how I meet you guys and we just hang out and then, like, I don't even know your name in person or what you look like. But I feel like we're besties, a lot of us. I know I'm not allowed in the Ginger Club, okay? I was just pretending. Nice to meet you too. I feel like if you had a clubhouse, you wouldn't let me in. Like, you don't have red hair. And I would cry outside. Rude. Oh, I literally entertain myself over here, y'all. Because I can't hear you. Loving the good vibes. Yes, keeping the good vibes. That's right, Laura. Aw, Solange, am I pronouncing that right? Solange? Wow, a card for trauma survivor on the new moon, December 1st. Yes, it's a huge blessing. Yes, we're in the manifesting energy, guys. Yes, we are. You join my group? Are you brunette? Let's go. We got some brunette members. See, the Ginger Club is exclusive. What's the percentage of ginger-haired people? It's not very much on the planet. Mind you, we're all in a very exclusive PTSD club or trauma survivor club too. It's pretty exclusive too. So, and in case you're like, oh, nobody wants to be in that club, it's not true. My page is all about finding our power. It's called Empowered After Trauma. If you follow me on YouTube, you see my face there at Empowered After Trauma. You can watch the replays of these and all the other videos I do. But you know, we talk a lot about the resilience, the strength, and what we can create now. And it's fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. 1 out of 10 natural redheads? Wow. 222 mantis, that's wild. 222 sounds beautiful, yes. Mantis, what next step for what? Tell me what your next step is. Next step for what? Empowered. Solange, it's Empowered After Trauma. Let me show you. I see my other, my iPad just froze for a minute. If it freezes for you, just come back, just leave and then come back in, okay? Just X out of this and come back in. It helps. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, here's my profile. When you click on my picture, right? Right there. Click right there. Okay. Click on my picture, and then right here is YouTube. See? Then you find me. Boop, boop. Can you see? That's me on YouTube. How many subscribers do I have now? I'm trying to get up to 500. Oh, I have 374. Yay! Y'all, if you would have followed me, I'd really appreciate it. Doo-doo-doo. And then you just go to playlists here, everyone. playlist. Whoops. I clicked on a video by accident. Go to playlist, and then you'll see a live stream replays, and you can watch them all. You can even just press play and let them all play if you want to be in the energy, if you want to be in the vibes. Alrighty. Laura Bone says, alrighty. I'm on a yoga ball, guys. It's not anything weird. Thank you, Jess. It froze, but I'm back. Okay, career. Next step. I don't feel like pulling any more cards. I said that was my last card. But if you have questions, y'all, I'll stick around for some questions. Thank you, Solange. You just subscribed. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'm trying to get up to 500. I'm not trying. I am. I am getting up there. Actually, I'm growing pretty fast, which I like. I like it. I like it. I like it like that. I like it like that. I don't even know where the box is to these cards. I use them so often, I don't even know where the box went. Y'all, my place is a mess in here. Hey, baby, I like it like that. I'm already there. That's right, Solange. You're my kind of people. Hey, baby, I like it like that. I like it. Congratulations. Yes, thank you. Healing Creations. I love that. I love women and people who celebrate each other. It's interesting, right? When you when you start to make great money, like I'm a business coach, there's few people who will celebrate with you. And that says a lot. But the ones who do, they're keepers forever. I always make sure to celebrate women, even no matter what, when they make money, because it's rough in this world to do that. And it's a big, huge accomplishment. Hey, baby, I like it like that. Kimberly, what was the name of the cards you pulled from? I don't know because I can't find the box. I'm so sorry, honey. I don't even know. I've had these cards for years. Some of them are brand new, some of the decks, but I'm so sorry. I don't know that one. I have to go to bed. I wish you reach your goal and continue to help trauma survivors like us. Yes, trauma badass in the house. Solange, have a wonderful sleep, and I'll see you again. I hope you're giving me a follow so I can see you again. Lots of love to you. I'm going to follow you back. Lots of love. Good night. Sweet dreams. Ooh, your profile looks cool. What was the person who was asking about career? Just your intuition would be great. Okay. Thing is, you caught me at the end of my readings. I was going to close off the live, so ask me a question. Oh, here we go. Career. Trying to go back after healing from a lot of trauma. One big thing in 2022. I'm so sorry, honey. I'm sending you so much love. Let me tune in. I'm going to turn this light down. Oh, it's right in my face. I'm getting tired too, but I'm glad I came on tonight. There. Ta-da! I have to go pee too. Who wants to go pee for me? Hey, baby, I like it like that. I like it like that. Do, 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 do. Okay, so what's the next step? Trying to go back after healing. You would if you could. I know you would, Cassie. Thank you. Thank you for that. Go try it. Just kidding. Could you imagine? I'm like, I feel better. That would be so cool. We could like text each other to do stuff. Yeah, baby. Just trying to see what Mantis asked me originally. What about the next step with your career, trying to go back after healing? So you're asking what the next step is for you going back? Could you be more clear, honey? Just more detailed? Normally I don't ask this much questions because it's just the end of my reading. So if you want my guidance, I'm happy to give in chat. If anyone has questions about anything, please feel free to ask. I'm in the mood to chat for a few minutes and then I'm going to go. I'm just going to be gone like the wind, like a will-o-wisp. Like, I do say bye first though. So make sure you give me a follow. because I am going to sign off soon. Heidi, welcome in. I'm going to find that freaking lipstick or lip gloss, or I could put coconut oil. I forgot about coconut oil. I could have just used coconut oil, but I don't have any in here. Thank you, Sonia Keeperette. Thank you. It's a feather. I thought it was a leaf before, but I think it's a feather now. Everybody's saying it's a feather. Hey, baby, I like it like that. I like it like that. I like it like that. Thank you, Sonia. Adorable. Thank you. It is cute. I like it. I like it like that. Do 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 do. It's so quiet in here. Boom 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 boom. My cats are getting used to me feeding them. Look how dry my lips are. They're so dry because I ate those nuggets today. They're so salty. Here I am drinking more water even though I have to go pee. I like it like that. Okay, we're just waiting for praying mantis to respond. Mantis. You do. Hey, Megs. We should start a book writing club. Healing Creations. Drinking more water. Rosie, should I go back to work? Not gonna be a stay-at-home mom. Rosie, I'm just closing out the live, so I don't have tons of energy right now. So I think I'm going to close off, y'all. I was going to read for Mantis, but I haven't heard back. Selena, hello, honey. I'm just about to close off the live, my love. So give me a follow. I do come on often. Give me a follow, and I will read you next time, okay? But everyone, let's say goodnight. Have a great evening. Yeah, I could take a moment, but I think I'm just going to sign off for now. I've been on for quite a long time. I think I got on at 6, so it's been 4 hours. We've had waves of lots of people. You just sent me a rise? What's a rise? What's a rise, Megs? What does that mean? Tell me everything. What does that mean? Oh, you sent me a gift? I didn't see you. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I didn't see it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. A rose. Okay. See, normally when I'm not tired, I'd be like, I should have meant rose. Bye, Healings Creations. Nice to meet you. I love your name. Good night. Good night, everybody. Thank you for being here. And I will see y'all next time. Good night, Cassie. Good night, everyone. Naomi, nice to meet you, honey. Good to meet you. Everyone have an amazing sleep. Ontario, that's where I was born, in Ontario. I'm in BC now. I've been here for 20 years. Yeah, we'll see you another time for sure. I like it like that. Okay, good night, everyone. I'm going to sign off. I'll see you next time, okay? Good night. Bye. Don't forget, I got links in the bio for everything if you want to read my story or check out everything else I've got going on, okay? Lots of love.